Rightio, good everybody, welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Grand final rematch, Brisbane versus Sydney, round 22. Just 3 rounds left of the home and away season, and all these games starting from last week aren't dead rubbers, but it's been a little bit since we've played a top 4 opposition, and a really good opportunity to see what we can do with now fairly low expectation with our season done. Can we try and disrupt Brisbane's chances for top 4 with a few key outs for Brisbane as well? I'm really intrigued. I have that deep feeling that maybe we could really make this a contest, or at least keep Brisbane honest. Just what a good performance today from the lads. Like, a loss, it is what it is. We don't have a terrific record against Brisbane whatsoever. Last time we beat the Lions was that first game back in 2021 when Gould and McDonald really announced themselves as, hey, these are true AFL footballers. But yeah, I don't know what to expect. I am somewhat confident, though, given the expectations are fairly low, and let's just get leathered in, eh? Really make this a contest. You know, our contested footy has been better this season. Can we try and disrupt them in the midfield? I still feel like, though, their ball movement and the weapons they have in that forward half could probably be a bit of a handful for us. But yeah, no Neil, no Lester, and 𝐓𝐴𝐶 also laid out as well the other hour ago, I did see. So a few players out for that back 6. It plays into a bit of a weakness, though, because our forward line throughout most of this season has been fairly weak, but could probably have a bit of a bounce-back game. Jack Buller, tell you what, he has been pretty threatening the last few games, or really since he's come into the team and been able to hold his spot in the team. He's been a bit of a threat in the air at times and been kicking well. But could this be the game for 𝐓𝐴𝐻𝐸 to finally do something in the air? Like, he's shown little moments here and there, but could he have a bit of a revelation of a game, because it's been a while since we've seen a lot of impact from him. But it is good to see, of course, him back from concussion with Peter Adams going out. And yeah, clear of the sub again. I'd like to see him get a run. But hey, at least 𝐼𝐻𝐸 does stay in. Do we see Rowbottom continue his roll up forward? He had no centre bounces last week, so I thought he showed some nice moments against Essendon. He was one that really did stick out with his tackles, given our forward pressure has been fairly poor for most of the season. Let's see what happens. But hopefully everybody's going well. El, good to see you, my friend. Ty as well. Mark, should be a good contest, my friends. Huge game rolls. Need to win this. Yes, exactly right. Need to win it for pride, Robbie. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a bit of a scout before the season's end, because what's our scout really been this year? The 2 wins against Freo, like winning against the Giants. It'd be nice to get a bit of a scalp against the top 8 team. But the record, top 9 versus bottom line this season, especially since round 17. It's, 34-1, I think, before the start of this round. Yeah, it's horrifically one-sided, but let's see what we can do. Overcast conditions, so at least it isn't like sweltering heat by the looks of it. So that's a excuse we can't use. You know, the heat, if we play bad, the heat is not adjusted. The heat's a bit of a pain for us, etc. I did see, was that Errol in the lining up with the forwards? Did play a bit of half forward against North Melbourne, let's remember. Yeah, he is. So could Goulden start on half forward flank, perhaps? But yeah, McLean, Buller, our main 2 tools. So yeah, 2 tool setup we're going. Just McLean and also Buller. And Grundy going to do quite a bit of the heavy lifting once again, you'd think. Good to see Jesse staying in the team. Sheldrick is that rotational mid, and Rampy on the bench as well. But yeah, pretty straightforward selections, really. I liked Campbell's game last week. I thought, he was able to accumulate more than he did. And he was able to really break open the lines here or there in pretty tricky conditions last week against the Dons. Yeah, Cleary there is on screen warming up. So not long until the first bounce. I've gone well, AFL and NBA time. Not a bad game earlier. We had the Saints getting the chocolates over Richmond. Oh, geez, McIntosh, what was he doing? Didn't take a bounce. Bit of a... Absolutely stitched himself up there. But yeah, that's sort of a game I was expected to happen. I thought Richmond a really good chance, get a response, and brought the physicality. But yeah, they probably kept themselves out of it. Goal kicking wasn't too great from them. Western Heaney Warners... Oh, mate, they're paid to play, no channel. I sort of get where you're coming from, but we want to finish off the year well. And like, who's there to play? It's just completely... It's almost turning yourselves into a non-competitive team, just dropping your key important players for the sake of the season's end. They don't need to be dropped. If they're fit to play, they're fit to play. And yeah, of course, Tom Doedee, first game for Brisbane. It's a long time since he's played. Didn't play last year with the ACL, and then had a bit of a setback this season. Very underrated player for Brisbane, for the Crows. So see how he goes today. Yeah, he's just been a player we've totally forgotten about, really. Tom Doedee. Could put Cleary in the other Warner. I don't know about the other Corey, to be honest. I do want Cleary in. I mean, want him more than the sub. Because, I think especially our forward half pressure has been a bit of a letdown this year. At least he could bring a bit of ferocity. Yeah, exactly right, Doc. Welcome, mate, and welcome to you too, Menace. Just got some nuts, by the way. What I don't understand is why we went so defensive. Our great first quarter when we played really well against top sides. Oh, assuming the Saints. Yeah, no, they did. They went in their shells a wee bit. Richmond really dominated that second quarter. They just couldn't put it on the scoreboard. And then, second half, went to go kick the footy and come back, watch the last 10 minutes. How's it going? Well, Joe, welcome, mates. Exactly right, mate. That was a bit of a turnaround that third quarter. Lee McMahon seems to be taking his chances really well. I mean, he kicked, 4 goals in his first 2 games, and then 4 last night. Yeah, just where the Dons are at, really. I think their season's almost a void. Those are showing some effort, but the skills are a bit of a letdown. That's sort of fair enough with so many injuries. And I see Zach Merritt's out. He's in my bloody Supercoach team. Bloody hell. I've got no traits left. And is Chera back? I don't even bloody know. Because he's also on my team. I mean, my Supercoach side's not looking great this year, but yeah, a bit of a stitch-up. Games tonight. Blues versus Suns, and then a bit later, Port versus Freo. Chera's still out. Bloody hell, is he done for the year? Maybe, I don't know. 150 games for Tom McCartan. I think it's great story for him. Definitely right from the young age. He was playing games left, right, centre, started as a forward. Kicked the winner against the Pies, of course, in Alex Johnson's return game. And, he's just blossomed as a key defender of the past few years. And unfortunately, there is that downside of concussion problems he's having almost every single season. But to get to 150, become a life member of the club is, great to see. So well done to him. And I saw pre-game Paddy McCartan give a speech. And, I miss Paddy. Just still great to have Paddy around the club. So make sure to check out the socials to watch that video. It was a great listen. Good stuff, Tommy. I think our key defensive stocks this year is they've been in and out of their side, but 𝐸 and McCartan has that 1-2 punch. I tell you what, can definitely impact well. But still wanting to try and find that rampy replacement, given he's 35. Could it be Paddy Snell? Let's see the coin toss. Who wins it? Mills versus Andrews. Andrews wins it. They'll kick to their cheer squad end right hand side. I hope to see it, Robbie. Season's over, but I just love a good performance this afternoon. Not necessarily try and spoil the party, but I just want to try and get a win. We're not great against Brisbane. We don't have a good record. Last time I beat them was over 4 years ago now. We should have beaten them up in the Gabba last year. So let's see what I can do. A few outs for them. I know we've had our outs throughout this season, but we're fairly, apart from the key forwards of 𝐼𝐷 and of course, Hamling would probably be handy for a game like this too. We're looking fairly clean now on the injury front of things as well. So Chad, there he is, the man. Papley can have a bit of a better game. Was held well by Ewan last week. You would have been happy with his game, Joey. He's in my team too. There's been a bit of carnage in Supercoach this year. I got sucked into trading too many rookies. Getting Gross and Clay Hall and stuff, just no good. I think I've 𝐓𝐶'd 𝐼𝐷. So I guess I'll take that. I think you got I saw like end game right at the final sign of the scores, and it was like 150 something. So I guess I'll take it. But yeah, no, it's been a bit of a stitch up, 𝐓𝐴𝐵. Too many shit captain scores. I had 20 captain Whitfield when he got injured. No good. Fantasy a bit better. I'm just inside the top 1K. Anyways, Brisbane versus Sydney, grand final rematch. Can you believe it? I'll shut the hell up. Run away. Come on, let's make this a contest. Aggression in the middle. Don't let these Brisbane mids dominate. Cam Rayner's a player we'd love to not tackle. Christ, he's like bloody Superman. We can never tackle the bastard. Anyway, 𝐼𝐴𝐿, he's been really good. Good game last week in their win against the Pies. And this is going to be a Brisbane side with confidence. Let's remember a terrific win they had against really one of the competition's best at the G last week as they go inside 50. 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐵, sensational game last week. I know it was against Essendon, a weakest opposition, but what I loved is he was great defensively. None of these dinky kicks, pretty good with ball in hand, and intercept marking beast. And there you go, intercept mark right away. And now we dish it out with hands. Jordan out across here to 𝐸𝐸. Oh, this boy got a bit of praise on that AFL show. Yeah, the numbers he's had against the defenders, the opposition smalls, apart from getting killed up against 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐵 when we played the D's. He's been great, 𝐸𝐸. So it's good to see him, a few people sing his praises. Anyway, a bit of a bad turnover there. And now Brisbane just switch it on the outer side. 𝐸𝐴𝐵. Yeah, no, exactly right, Joe. I actually did, speaking of 𝐸𝐴𝐵, I brought him into my team because I thought he'd just be a bit of a just a loop option, but I didn't realise he'd debut, so there you go. Mills, good tackle. Mills been quite decent last few weeks, definitely shown his tempo and composure back there. I mean, I just love to see him next pre-season if he's raring to go in the guts, because he did train in the midfield in pre-season, and then basically because since he was injured again, had to really just slot back into defence, given it's hard to come back into the midfield against a lot of much sharpened bodies. Sort of like when he came back the year before. He just was no good in the midfield. That can't be a mark. Nah. It was touched by a few hands there. Yeah, 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 caught it 𝐼𝐴𝐿, mate. Quick kick. Bloody hell was that? Right from the get-go. Well, Dunkley absolutely killed us last time out when we played them back in round 1, and he's already got a go on the board, and probably could have been a mark, to be honest. So there you go. Maybe footy justice plays its part, but yeah, damn. Red Grundy's hit out well there in his goal. Good start for the Brisbane Lions. They get the first. Yeah, 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴 just not checking Dunkley there. It's a good finish. Oh man, so Lions with the first. Yeah, he's been pretty special really since the early bye, I'd say, Joe. But yeah, like his numbers last 10 weeks now have been outstanding. Oh God, this is going to be a long afternoon if you see Ashcroft doing that out of the centre bounce too easy. Out now to Cam Rayner's left shoe. He goes towards the pocket. Is that on the full? I think it is. Well, Blake, you read it well then. Yeah, Henry Smith was all very good last week against the Pies. So Brisbane already winning out of the middle here. Just need to get a bit of tempo with ball in hand. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴 cuts a beautiful kick to 𝐸𝐴𝐵. Isaac now. Goes down the line. Good physicality from McLean. That's a fair mark. I thought he pushed out Andrews there. Must have been illegally. So McLean now. That's what we need this afternoon. A bit of dominance from him in the air. Inside 50 now. It's not a great kick. Might trickle out the back here for Buller. Good contest there. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴 keeps his feet. Braden Campbell. He can snap around here. He's got a goal, that. Damn. What a score there. It was a good pick-up from 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴 there. That's always what small forwards need to do, keep their feet. And whilst a few defenders there went to ground, he was able to keep his balance. It's a bad kick-out. Can be intercepted from Cunningham. So Harry Cunningham now. Goes now towards half forward. Grundy requiring a lot of him in the air. Brings it to ground. Chad, a nice rove. Goes inboard here to Justin McInerney. To 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴. Let's hit a good kick here. Just shallow entry, high ball. Florent could fly. And out strength by Bailey. I mean, not really surprised, to be honest. Flying in a marking contests. It's like Strength of Mr. Burns at times, Ollie Florent. 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 now. Another player who destroyed us in the grand final. In fact, every player destroyed us in the grand final. 𝐵LAKE again, that's a nice intercept mark. That's twice now. Kick inside 50. It's beautiful. Jeez, he's had a great start, Nick 𝐵LAKE. Mills in full flight in the midfield. Yeah, like his 21 and 22 year season was pretty special. I still remember I went to that Hawthorn game down in Tassie, and I see it full time, the Supercoach 𝐵LAKE scores, and I see Mills on 200. Like 200. He was bloody good, but I didn't realise he was that good. He was great in the midfield that year, all Australian, of course. Isaac Heaney, left foot snaps can be a bit hit and miss. Let's see if he can go here for his 31st of the season. 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴, he's got it. Hit the lead. Go footy. 150 Supercoach last. Yeah, that's pretty special, Joe. I know, hey, mate. I don't have it. There's a Sydney supporter I know who's, I think, 19th heading into this week. He told me a few weeks ago, I'm bringing in Grundy, and I'm like, good for you, mate. I'm too poor to bring him in. But I've got him in fantasy at least. But he's been unreal. Gordon Marshall, no rucks in Supercoach. Hey, Vinny, hopefully going well, mate. Good luck today. Yeah, no, thanks, mate. Good luck tonight. Suns could maybe wreak you some havoc, but we'll see, mate. Blues at Marvel, they could lift. They were pretty good in the first half. The pressure was unreal. They're holding the balls and stuff. Young Harry O'Farrell's looking great, but sucks about that ACL. Good response after conceding the first, really through Nick 𝐵LAKE's work. Just great off the intercept there he was that led to that goal. Heaney with that one. Bad kick from Rayner, turnover here. Sammy Wicks' ball. That was an embarrassing one. Yeah, it was a bit, Taylor. I'll tell you what, that second quarter, I think someone else said it early on. You had a great start, but you sort of went into your shells, and really Richmond dominated right from the get-go in that second quarter onwards. But it's good at least to get a win for your skipper in his milestone game. Anyway, Marshall now. I thought Marshall was quite good against the Pies last week. 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐴 loves cutting off the kicks in the corridor and does it nicely. Dunkley here. What's going on? Bloody Gilden giving away 50s. Well, not the first time with 50-minute penalty incompetence this season. Fucking hell. Just going to give them a goal here. Well, Josh Dunkley can kick 2 goals here from 2 kicks. He's missed. Fucking hell. Yes, we all know 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐴 can be a punching bag at times, but settle down, Errol. Just knew we'd lose that. Yeah, it's sort of that feeling, Vinny, eh? Yeah, to be fair, Frez, second halves have been very good this season, and their fourth quarters have been very good too, especially when trailing. Chad, that's a brilliant kick out. How about that? He flies. He's always good overhead. Chad, gee, lazy hand pass. Christ, what was that? Sold ourselves into trouble, but we do well to somehow get it out of congestion. In the hands comes Sheldrick. Can get the handball receive. On his right shoe. No good. Bit of lack of composure there. I'm starting to feel, though, Sheldrick's starting to use his right foot a little bit more. Early days, he just rarely used it, but he's it's got at least a good sight to see, but still needs to improve on that right shoe. Anyway, Brisbane a bit too easy through the uncontested marks, through the middle of the ground. Morris can fly. That's a mighty mark. Back of the flight as well with 𝐵LAKE on his side. And we can go back and goal here. Have we got the job done? 11th place. You could probably overtake us. I don't know. We'll probably lose the next 2. Saints have a pretty favourable run home. Very happy we kept Voss. Yeah, I think it's the right call because it's more than the coach from how I look at it. There's games where Vossi's probably gotten tactically outplayed, but the list still needs improving. Morris very good last week. He's already on the board. Just way too easy there from the back half from Brisbane. Just carved us up through the middle. Would like to see if we could try and limit that, given that was pretty much the main way Brisbane carved us up in the grand finals, so a bit too easy there. But, you know, the source of that just starts from the terrible turnover from Chad. I mean, we do well to get it out, but we just really put ourselves under pressure that leads to the 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿𝐼𝐴 clanger. Yeah, Tommy Mack just caught ball watching there. Morris out goal side. When the card, Mandarin coverage. Oh, yeah, no, I did say that. Some bloke, group chat showed me. It's pretty good. Might turn it on at this rate. Well, Brisbane get a goal back. They're up by a goal. Levi in that centre bounce. Good hands from 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿𝐼 out to Mills. Gets the clearing kick. Not a great one. Picked off from 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐷. Oh, bad kick. Should be turned over here. Harris Andrews gets in the way, though. Does well to protect the ball. Good tackle, Buller. Great tackle. Did well. Nah, he's really just taken his opportunity well, Jack Buller, since he's come in. Yeah, it was a bit, to be honest. That's why I want to go kick the footy. And then saw my phone that start of the fourth looked like a bit of a game. So I watched the KO mini, though, see what unfold. But yeah, no. Saints will take that win. Well done, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Good courage. Drop of the ball, though. 𝐵𝐻𝑒adwood gets there first. Dunkley now back to 𝐵𝐻𝑒adwood on his favoured right. That's a nice-looking kick, but Tommy should get there. Game 150. Good lad. Gets the spoil. Ball in. Yeah, no, I saw that. I was seeing, I streamed Thursday night. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, he's been in there for almost 48 hours, so I think he's probably out by now, but yeah, geez, probably some challenge. I'm not exactly sure why he did it. Maybe a forfeit or something. Anyway, clearing kick from Wicks. Yeah, just a bit of dirty ball here at the minute. Brisbane are just mopping up these intercept possessions. Back in now here for Brisbane. Big spoil from Blakey. Yeah, great bodywork from 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Hands now to 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Probably shouldn't have hacked on the right shoe. Now 𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 backs him up. Hand pass now. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 in game 2. That's nice hands to Wicks. That's a high tackle. Yes, it is. But yeah, Brisbane looking pretty well set up here. We're sort of just trying to gain territory off a few of these hat kicks and they're mopping it up well, but Wicks gets a high there. Might flick it to the Mandarin commentary. So, why not? Gordon now needs to get a bit of touch, and there it is. His first possession out now to Mills, and we can build here with some options. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 getting some touches early on. Jake Lloyd, great running. A bit more defensive tonight, and that's a good kick. Jatoli, come on, kick his first, son. We did joke about last week, could he become the next Lewis Jetta? Kick 25 points before the first goal. It wasn't actually 25, but it was a lot. Let's see if we can snap this. It seems to be a happy hunting ground for some young players. Gordon, great debut. I remember even 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 in 23 had a good game here. So Corey Warner's all kicked a lovely goal last year. Let's see if we can get a goal for his first. While they're showing that angle, oh dear, that's a shite kick. It's going to be rushed through for a minor score. 1-2. Jasper Fletcher's having a fantastic year, mostly in defence. Kick now. It's not really great for Andrews there. Lloyd did well. If that was a few metres over Lloyd, that would have been a mark every day of the week to Andrews. So 5-point margin. Brisbane the last goal of the game. Almost halfway through this first. Starting okay. Like to just, Brisbane at times are moving the ball a little bit too easy, but we're getting territory. It's going to be hold there. Against Jordan, free to Levi Ashcroft. Yeah, no, I watched the majority of it, Taylor, but I didn't watch a bit of that third term. Went outside, so got some fresh air. No, but yeah, Saints versus Richmond, you're going to get what you're going to get, really. Two bottom 8-ish teams just fighting for it. And again, just through the corridor, they're finding options here, Brisbane. Now inside 50 they go to Morris again. Spool comes off hands, 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴. Really good pace. And now over the top. We've got to be quick here. Florent to Gordon. Releasing it out here now to Jordan. There we go. We're out now. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. Oh, he hasn't got the pace. Again, another right foot kick, but it works well to Braden Campbell. Good movement there from the back half. Yeah, no, we're really attacking the corridor here fairly well. Sort of like against Essendon last week. Not afraid. There's a new Jedi. No, it is no channel, mate. Yeah, don't know how to feel about that shoulder kick. I mean, I guess it works. He did see Campbell one out. The action just looked like he tried to dump it on the shoe, but it sort of curved back into a drop punt. Brandon Campbell, let's see if he can goal here and put us back in front. And really, for his kicking skills, it's elementary, and he goals. Good start here. Going back and up by a solitary point. Surprised you have the will to watch us. Oh, mate, you know, always enjoy watching the Swannies, mate. A good rebound there from the back half. It was, yeah, no, Brisbane brought good pressure there. So we did well to absorb it. And yeah, no, great kick from Sheldrick. He definitely saw the Campbell lead. Nice evasion there from Gilden as well. Pretty crisp ball movement, as Bunkley just said. I turned on the coverage TV. Dad was watching. He was loving it. Did he come in? He was like, mate, what the fuck are you watching? Now, fun fact, I don't know if people do know, but I did actually used to live in China when I was fairly young. 2 to 6. And yeah, like when we came back to Australia, Dad actually still was learning a bit of Mandarin, so I should send this to him and ask him to listen to it. I can be the translator. No, he doesn't know much of it anymore. Nice to see Swannies. Yeah, no, it's good to see. Shades of last year. This is what we have said at the tipping video. We're still showing glimpses of it from last year. Warner, kick out. That should be 50 every day of the week. Thank you. Sheldrick can goal here. He's had a good start, Gussie. He's, what I'm liking the last few weeks is Sheldrick's really starting to get a bit of an outside game going. When he came into the team, it was all inside and etc. But yeah, he's starting now to get his touches a bit more in open play, not just in tight and stoppages. I'd still like to see his tank improve, though, heading into next year. And especially when he is thrown forward, he sort of lacks the closing pressure and speed to stick tackles and stuff. That's what I saw quite a bit against the Giants, for example. So let's see if we can goal here. Come on, bit of scoreboard pressure. This will be handy. Gussie Sheldrick directly in front. And bang, right down the hind little. Good start here. We'll take that off the 50. And it's off a clearance room from Chad. Good start here. All right, let's listen to the Mandarin. What's it like? There was a Hindu one as well for the Giants versus Lions one. Here it is. Oh, it's against 𝐴𝐿𝐴. I thought it was against Levi. Right. Good, thanks, man. Hopefully going well, mate. Yeah, no, good start here. Intensity's been good. Oh, you got like the Chinese language as well on the scoreboard. Anyway, out of the middle now. Levi Ashcroft. No, sorry, I think that was Will. Oh, geez, contest there. Will 𝐓𝐿𝐴 now. Kick's not great, but he did well to bring it to ground. And just take it over. Well done. So yeah, Rowbottom, as we said, pre-game, still playing forward. No centre bounces last week against Essendon. It's pretty good, this. Oh, Diggy, mate. Bold, mate. Hopefully pays off for you. Hopefully going well, though, my friend. Yeah, contest there. Oh, yeah, friendly fire with 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Right, let's switch it back. No, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, look at the coverages there. Right, 𝐼𝐿𝐴's looking okay. That's good to see. Kick over Lingy. Yeah, that would be ideal, man, to mate. For your boys, of course. But yeah, no, as I said in the tip video, I really had a feeling we'd start well and bring a bit of the physicality. It's been more of our ball movement, but Juzzy, those hands could have been a bit better. Good spoil there from Tommy Mack. Back the other way now to Levi. Across to Dunkley. Good hands here to Ranit. See, missed tackle on Ranit. We never can tackle the bastard. Now 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. Good tackle. Sort of forcing him to nose of the use here. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴's coughed that up. Chad, that should be high every other week. Oh, geez, now my bloody go's glitching. It's all happening. Let me just refresh this. Not my boldest tip in Blues over Gold Coast. Yeah, no, fair play, mate. Fair play. Okay, now my cloud stopped glitching. I actually can focus on this. Okay, Dunkley on the wing. Fellow Saints love Swans. Not sure what we would mean, Ron. I'm assuming you're happy the Saints won. You hope the Swannies win as well. Good wording, mate. Love to hear it. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴 snapping shot. Not a bad effort, but that's going to trickle in just for a minor score. Not sure what the crowd's complaining about. I mean, that was a clear high tackle, but I guess each to their own. Mills now. Short kick finds Lloyd. Jakey Lloyd. Bit more defensive today. Back now to Melican. Now to McCartan. And that kick, probably a bit too much hang time. Is that in the back? Yep, it is. Well spotted by the umpire. Gamble over the top now to McInerney. Now to the Pap. Okay, we've got a deep option here. I think that's McLean one out. But they do have numbers drifting back. Papley now. Cuts it now to the pocket. Up, you get Jack. Good little body work there. Keeps it in play. Grundy. Rowbottom. Back now to Chad. Centering option potentially on. Just holds him up. And goes back 25 metres to Cunningham. Still retained possession, but lost some territory. Now we'll go back the other way to Florent. Oh, geez, that hit the ground. Now Florent's just going to have to hack around the corner and turnover. Dearie me. I mean, the kick should have been better to him. Not 15 there, Ashcroft. Oh, clever. Oh, bad kick, though. Sheldrick intervenes. Dunkley now extracts it very nicely out of Ashcroft. Now to Jasper Fletcher. Levi. Back to Will Ashcroft. McCartan. Oh, got his head taken off. Yep, good free there. Mills now in the corridor. Good contest there. Bull up. Off the spillage. Over the top. Great hands to Jordan. Have we got a runner? Yes, we do. Goulden on the outer side. Wants to try and cut into that left. And he does. Oh, goes back the other way. Sells the candy. Cuts the kick. Beautiful. Jesse, no, it's Campbell. I'm doing it again just like last week. I'm getting mixed up between Campbell and Tatoli. Campbell, yeah, he's playing as quite a bit of a deep forward at the minute. A leading forward. Yeah, no, looking pretty neat. They're used inside 50. And I know people were disappointed in their game last week, but 20 marks inside 50 to 4. I thought our entries inside 50 were pretty good. So from last week, we're carrying that into this week fairly nicely. A few nice entries we're having here. Campbell, can he kick his second in the quarter? No, he's got to be kicking that. Got to be kicking that. 3 goals, 3. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 now to the 50. McLean in a good spot. Should be marking that. Ball in. Not a bad start, though. 4:53 to play in the lead. Ashcroft now. That's great hands there from Brisbane in the stoppages. Ashcroft now to Hipwood on a short lead. Hipwood now just forced to go on his left shoot. It's going to drop short here for Cunningham. Sheldrick. Hands to Rampy. Nice vision. Cunningham. Sheldrick. Just forced to really shove it down the line. And, oh, geez, he's actually found McLean a bit of space. Tap it over the top. Clever. Rowbottom. Really side of him. Hands now. McInerney over the top. He's got all alone. Jack Buller. Should go here. Too easy. Yeah, no, our hands have been excellent this first quarter. We've really absorbed the pressure well, and it's not been good enough from Brisbane from closing the space, but there's been times where they've really forced us to work the hands in a phone box, and we've done well to get it out, and we'll take that. 𝐴𝐿𝐴 really forced to go, but he did see McLean in a bit of space. Buller, can he goal here? He does. Good start here. Did debut, of course, against Brisbane back in 23. After kicking, what was it, like 5 goals in his first VFL game? Good start here, up by 13. And yeah, pretty much a 7-point play after that Campbell miss, really. Yeah, I think that'll be a pacing critic gamer. Yeah, no, start well, Nettie, mate. It's been a pretty free-flowing open game, working it nicely by hand, and yeah, no, out the back here. Yeah, no, you just knew McLean was going to tap that well. He's a clever player at times, Dosser. He does some nice little taps and flicks here and there. Do underdogs ever beat the favourite? Barely, is it always close? Well, it hasn't really happened much this year, Huntington. It's been, the gap between the top 9 and bottom 9 has been pretty substantial. But no, good start from Buller. He's taking his chance as well. Like, that's a great tackle he had on Andrews as well earlier, and he's got his first. Last 10 minutes, 2 goals to 1 point in favour of us. Grundy wins the hit out, hits it down now to Heaney, but Ashcroft mops it up nicely. Now they work their hands here. Brisbane, Will Ashcroft inside 50. It's a well-weighted kick to 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴. Can't quite get it to him, and Cameron pushed out. And yeah, that should be an interesting matchup too. Cunningham on Charlie Cameron. Usually gets the chocolates here and there, Cunners. Charlie Cameron, that's surely gone out. Yeah, it has. Another ball in here. But yeah, pressure factor fairly low from both teams, 152 to 148. But, low pressure does account for, also our ability to work the hands really nicely. And I couldn't quite mop that up. Gordon. Bit of a hack kick, had a bit of time. That's a good tackle. See, that's what I like. At least Robon a bit more forward of the ball. You can sort of rely on being able to seek those tackles. Because usually those sort of scenarios we stuff up a tackle there. Mills now out to Gordon. And we get the clearance. Chad a bit forward here. Oh, a bit of a bad bounce. Public can get on the end of this. Not a bad effort. Sharks the hands out to Toley, to Chad. He can beat Jared Berry for foot here. Chaddy Warner. Chaddy Warner. Been a while since we sung that one. Oh, what a start. Really now putting the hammer down here. 5 goals to 2 this first term. Yeah, nice. Burnt. Oh, it didn't really burn Jared Berry for speed there, but yeah, no, bloody hell, we're going end-to-end a bit too easily here, but alarm bell's now starting to ring here for Brisbane. I mean, it's a bit of a bad bounce for them defensively, to be fair, but no, we feasted on that one. And Totally goal assist, nice hands. This is what I liked about Totally last week. His hand passing I really liked. Seems to have some composure with ball in hand, so no, good to see. All right, good start here. All right, let's not concede here before quarter time. Is that wishful thinking? Probably. And it's on the ball. Jordan. It's a good tackle. Sticking the tackles well here. Now inside 50. McLean in a decent spot to an outnumber. Heaney tries and roves in. Dunkley just forced to clear it here. Melican back with a flight. Spore here from Tommy Mack. Melican, oh geez, nasty. Oh, he's hurt his back. Fuck. Now, please don't be injured, Lewis. No, sorry, it's Lloyd. I couldn't quite see because I saw 40-something, so I thought it was him. How's McLean toe poked that in the full? Bloody hell. So it's a bit of a tunnel, or probably a bit of a side-on push. I think it was a free in it. Down the line now. Good spore from Blakey. We've been pretty good in the air defensively early on. To Tolly crunch there from Dunkley. Ball up. Oh, bloody Browner going over his injury anecdotes. Yeah, I actually cracked my spine trying to go for mark of the year. No jokes. I do like Brownie. Just a bit of a laugh, and we'll win a high there. Certainly going to rub the green, but I mean the frees have been there. I mean the high on Judd, for example, was clear as day. And yeah, no, their tackling's been pretty poor this first term, Brisbane. Anyway, kick towards half 40 from Jordan. Nice roving from Goulden. Just hacks a kick inside 50. That one could be a tricky bounce for Bailey, but he mops it up nicely. Quick 1-2 here with Ashcroft. Now to Bruce Revel. You can hear the Bruce chance he's done too much, or he just gets the hands way to Berry. That will be high. To be fair, I thought Juzzy actually did okay there to sort of lower his balance and get a decent enough tackle. You can make an argument that wasn't, but it had to be there, really, given the umps have paid. Darcy Ormott, you think he'll go here. No one checking him there, and he does. Yeah, got caught out the back there. Ormott goals. Yeah, damn, we'll see the replay. I think it probably was high, but... Yeah, no, clear as day. Got him high. I mean, you could say he ducked, but Juzzy's got to lower himself. Like he's coming way too high, so bit of a stitch up. But I think that's sort of the scenario that the tackler's got to lower himself more. Coming too high. That's a bit annoying though. We get sucked in, and then we let the half-pack flanker get out goal side. And Wilmot's a player. I love watching him. So fair play. He's becoming a bit of a Dan Houston. He's really getting up the ground and kicking well for goal, sort of what he did at Port. So I think coaches have now got to start strategizing against it. So Ashcroft again, bloody hell. Thinks he's 𝐼𝐴 Miller. Inside 50 now, back kick. Blanky again, another intercept mark. He start well, the Liz. Trying to kick him in the face. Blanky now. Takes a bounce. Heaney, yep. They're going to get sucked in now. Go to Heaney. Oh, no. Heaney was out all alone there. Oh, not a great kick. Bloody hell. Well, we'll drew a bit of a Liz stuff up, and there we go. $30 seconds to go here. Grundy in front position. Florent dishes the hands over the top. McCartan now back here to Cunningham. Just going to have to snap around the corner. Risky kick. Juzzy, nice tap. Goulden to Totoli. On shoe. Kick in the corridor. Andrew's too good. And he can go quickly here. 12 seconds. Brisbane, maybe one last chance. Dunkley drops the mark. Can now go inside 50. Low flat kick. It's a nice one. Will Ashcroft in the chest. And this one could sting before the siren. Damn. Oh, jeez. But yeah, no, the commentators have brought that up well. The foot skills coming out of the back half actually haven't really been too amazing. We probably should keep on handballing it because it's been way better that way. Yeah, well, this will be a bit of a pain after a good start. Only trailing by 7 points if he kicks this. And he's actually going to miss Ashcroft. That was a bad drop punt. Sort of didn't really get a clean backspin. Well, interesting first quarter. We get the early scout. Yeah, really, as I said in the tippy video, I thought we'd start this game well. It's just, can we sustain it for 4 quarters? We're bringing the energy, no doubt. Some of our movement from the back half has been 20-24. Like, we've been really fluid by hand. Brisbane's pressure needs to up the ante. They've missed a few tackles, but yeah, no, we've looked pretty slick. Take that 12-point margin heading into the quarter time. 3 goals, 3 plays, 5 goals, 3. I have to go, Aussie Trump fan. Welcome, mates. Good rebound play. Yeah, looking good so far, mate. Playing a lot better than last week. Yeah, for sure, mate. I mean, yeah, the conditions weren't great. And yeah, just a game really to forget about, to be honest. Pretty free-flowing game, though. There's only been 8 tackles each for both sides that first term. Not really not really good. And yeah, you do put it right, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Yeah, pressure's been pretty off from both sides. Yeah, it's been a pretty wide open game. I think it also dictates with what you're actually doing. Like we've been good from the back half. Brisbane haven't been able to close it down, hence why the pressure's been bad. Content with the start. It's been a few too many times though. Ashcroft has been able to walk out of the middle. Dunkley's had a really good start to this game with the 8 disposals, 3 tackles. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 with 7 touches. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 with 6 disposals. He's been probably our best player though. Give Gabba the 50. He has done a few ordinary stuff. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 obviously tagged by Jordan just on the 5 touches. And yeah, 𝐿𝐴 probably one of our best players in that first quarter. 8 disposals, using it fairly well. A few right foot kicks. Chad started pretty well too. He's got 8 touches. Looking good overhead. Kicked that lovely goal when he got out goal side. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, 4 disposals. Campbell probably should have, got 1 goal too. Really should be on 3 goals. 2 very gettable opportunities he missed. But Blakey's certainly been one of our best. A few intercept possessions for him already. 5 disposals. He's looking excellent out there. Apart from that shot kick, apart from that, horrific kick he had, he thought he was Nick Dacos there with a little change of angles kick where, when you do it, you run one way, but then you cut your kick, sort of, to fool the defence a bit. Jordan by hands, I think, has been pretty good. 𝐷𝐼𝐿𝐴, since 𝐷𝐼𝐿𝐴's come in, he's been really good with his hand passing. So, I'm liking that. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 kicked that goal though. It didn't even register for a score because it was rushed. Grundy with 10 hit outs against 𝐸𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴, who was on 8s. Just the 1 disposal for Grundy. I'll look at the match stats for quarter time as well. So 17 inside 50s for 14 Brisbane's way. Clearances are winning by 9. By 1, excuse me. And they're winning by 1 in the stoppage clearances, 6-5. But plus 10 contested ball. And I think a lot of that has been through the quick hand passes we've been able to do when Brisbane have tried to bring the pressure. So, pretty content with the start. There's still been time. I mean, it's for Brisbane's sake as well. There's just been times where both sides have been able to move the ball a bit too easily. So, it's good to see him finally get his chance. And he's taken it well, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, since he's come back in. Off the going well, 𝐴𝐴. Welcome, mates. As a first supporter, let's go Swans. I'm assuming you're supporting us because you want Brisbane to try and chop some games so you can try and overtake them. I mean, if we were to, let's say, win this game, which I don't think we will, but if we do, Freo could actually overtake Brisbane. That's crazy. If Brisbane drop this game, they might not make the 4 because they've got a low percentage. So, they've got to win this game to get back on top of the table. How about that? Wait, is that right? It would be. Because obviously they did get the draw against North. Got to say that Pavlich disappointed to see. I really didn't expect something like that. I knew Pavlich had some business side of things and stuff, but I remember seeing, I think, SCN on my phone, and it says Pavlich appointed CEO at like 9 in the morning. I'm like, what the bloody hell? Pavlich the CEO. Obviously, he does a side hustle on with like Fox and stuff. I just realised though, we play the Eagles last round. Pavlich isn't meant to do his duties until the start of next season. So will Pavlich actually call our game? Because he does the expert comments for Perth games for Fox. So I wonder if he's going to give us a bit of a pump up. Like, I love the Swannies and all that. That'd be good. Anyway, 12-point margin. We lead by quarter time. It's been a good start. We're moving it really nicely from the back half. But Brisbane are winning the inside 50s, and you just know they'll really kick their ass in the gear on the midfield and pressure. So, Dunkley's had a great start. He absolutely tore us a new one last time out. Anyway, good start here. Ball back in the middle. Underway for quarter number 2. 𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐴 hit down. Another clearance for Will Ashcroft. That's like his 3rd centre clearance. Well defended from Blakey off hands. Mills to 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. Back now to Mills. Just forced to go on that wobbly kick. And picked off from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Now, can they get a bit of build here from half back the lines? 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐿 loves those kicks in the corridor. Goes to Dunkley now to Ashcroft. The star mids combining here inside 50. Kick's not great, but it could work over the top here to Henry Smith. 𝐸𝐼𝐻𝐾 mops it up. Back now to Mills. Back to 𝐷𝐸𝐻𝐾. Now to 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐾. Oh, geez, someone's lost their shoe. Oh, over to using it here. 𝐻𝐸𝐛ey. Good hands. 𝐸𝐼𝐻𝐾. Geez, we are somehow working these hands beautifully. I mean, Brisbane really got up the pressure, but geez, it's Harlem Globetrotter stuff. Gardner can't take the mark. Buller, get in there, son. Got to wrap up that tackle. Now back to Bruce Revel. Back inside 50 into the pocket. 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐾. Nah. Couldn't get there. Hipwood marks. Yeah, a bit too much to ask for, I think, for 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐾 back with the flight there. Just had to kill that one. Wasn't able to get there. Metre off the spoil. Eric Hipwood now, this is on his... I mean, he'll fucking kick this. Oh, my God. That goal he kicked in the grand final. Like... My God. Told you. Good goal, but fuck it hell. Right, well, back to a 6-point game. Four goals, 3 plays, 5 goals, 3. Come on, do not let them dominate from here on. Another centre clearance from Dunkley this time. Ball up here. Yeah, already up to 14 for Will Ashcroft. That was a great start. He's had a great start, excuse me. Mills now stripped of it. Levi back here to 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐾. Good tackle from Errol. And buys ball. Now Revel. Oh, bad kick. Turnover here, 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐾. Right, can we get a bit of build here? Good option in the corridor. He finds Chad. Warner over the top. Lazy again from Chad. Just a few careless disposals had now. Turnover here. 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐾 inside 50. Back with the flight. He's going to have to go for this time. He did well. Good stuff, Tommy. 𝐸𝐼𝐻𝐾 now to the wing. Should sit here for Gould, and it does. Errol now going to go long switch. Bad kick again. Just couldn't get the leg out to Lloyd. Two bad turnovers here. Probably cost us a goal from Will Ashcroft over the top. Ah, jeez. I mean, that's just too easy. Morris will go. Oh, man. Well, you get what you deserve, really. Just 2 bad turnovers there. Cost us a goal. Lead absolutely diminished after being up by 3 goals. I mean, I'm not really surprised, to be honest. Just fucking lazy shit there. I mean, I could sort of give Errol a bit of a pass because he tries that long switch, but the kick's just not good enough. He tried to get... I mean... He's gone right to the corridor there. I mean, why is he not kicking that out wider to Lloyd? Fucking hell. Well, not really surprised, to be honest. Morris actually, I love that. Morris actually saw the goal off Ashcroft. trying to up the... Maybe he has a contract incentive for girls or something, Logan Morris. All right, please do not let them walk him out of the middle here. 𝐻𝐸𝐛ey, there we go. We'll get it out. Toe poke works for Sheldrick. Sheldrick now inside 50 he goes. Can we have a fly here? Maybe Grundy. Spool from Andrews. Who's at ground level? Sam Marshall against Jordan. Jordan, good pick up. Now to Heaney, left foot snap. Not a bad effort, but probably should have found a centering ball. Low percentage shot at goal there, minor score. Wilmot now down the spine. Great kick finds 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐸. And now they can work hands. Look, there's options galore on the outside. Wowee. Now 𝐼𝐸. Across here to Morris. It's a good kick finds Rayner. And he can quickly go inside 50 here. 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐸. Nah, can't get there. I mean, that's just way too easy. I mean, all the talk was about Brisbane's lack of pressure. But, you know, early on this game, Brisbane were moving it way too easily into end. And there you go. We see it there. Will McLaughlin can go here. Yeah, as at quarter time, we did see both teams' pressure really non-existent. 8 tackles apiece. Will McLaughlin, left footer, can he go here? Looks very nice. Brisbane in front. Well, the usual run on, as expected, begins. Been really the main course this season with a handful of losses. I mean, it's just from the kick way too fucking easy. Kick in the corridor, no one on him within 5 metres. It's just fucking hell. It's a good kick from Rayner. Right, Brisbane up by 5. Fucking 4 goals in a row, man. Too easy. Oh, geez, now rain's starting to come down a wee bit. Just what we needed. Big hit out from Grundy there, but it's going to be mopped up here. Now, Gardner back the other way. It's a good spot here, Rampy. Missed the spoil. Good attack on the footy. Yeah, McCann's had some nice moments. No, went to full charge of that. Handball received. McInerney mops it up, though. 𝐿𝐼𝐸 over the top. Works now to Gulden. Gulden now in the corridor. Works here to Grundy. Brody Grundy. Majestic running Grundy. No good. Falls short there for Andrews. Oh, geez, back kick there, but Levi got taken high. All right, Brisbane, yeah, geez, they're moving the ball really fast here. They're constantly trying to find options, keep the ball in motion. Zach Bailey now. Just kick towards the wing here into space for 𝐼𝐸. And Florent takes it over. Jeez, I haven't really noticed much of Florent. I just feel like this season he's just gone massively backwards. And feels like one of those players that have been at the expense of just low confidence, you know. Grundy gets the head out. McInerney just slaps it forward into space. Rowbottom can go and get. Good stuff, Rowie. Gained some metres, but he's put it out in the full. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's go tag Ashcroft, and now McCluggage is going to get off the chain. Bloody hell. I mean, it's probably the right move. He's up and about Will Ashcroft. Now Melick in a good spot for this. Florent off hands. Did well enough. It's just not really great to 𝐼𝐸. Grundy able to mop it up. Cutting him now to 𝐼𝐸. Massive improver this year, 𝐼𝐸. Yeah, good turn of agility there. He's a quick player. Kicks. Yeah, man, his kicking's been a bit off, as we all expect. And 𝐷𝐸 reads it well. First gamer for Brisbane. Oh, playing his first game for the Lions. Obviously a veteran now. Spore comes from Rampy. Good tackle. That should be ball. No, he gets the kick away, Marshall. Gulden, his hand past Shark. Slap from Hipwood. He can attack this well. 𝐼𝐸. That can't be deliberate. No way that can be deliberate. Yeah, bloody hell. Jeez, if that was going to be deliberate, I mean, might as well just walked out of my room. Ball in here. So we can win this clearance. It's a good tackle from Sheldrick. And yeah, it does well to rip it out of his mitts. Probably could have given the hands, but that sort of fortuitously works to Goodham, but he left it behind him. Good hands, clean hands from 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐼 there now. Will, oh, beautiful hands to 𝐸𝐴𝐿𝐼, and yep, weren't closing. Revel there. 𝐸𝐴𝐿𝐼 mops it up. 𝐼𝐿𝐼 again, crashing through the middle. 𝘼𝐼𝐿𝐼, oh, jeez, he's a quality player. Another goal to the lines, and just too quick. Way too quick for us there. Fucking 𝐸𝐿𝐼 again. Off the chain. No checking there whatsoever. Rampy a few metres off Revel there. Trying to zone off him. He did well at least at sort of half the contest. But 𝐸𝐿𝐼 crashing through there. He had to give the hands there, Shelter. I don't know where he's trying to kick. And yeah, Brisbane just killing us off our mistakes. Gordon, fumble there. Good kick from 𝐸𝐿𝐼. Yeah, Rampy did well there, but I mean, fucking hell, we're just not fucking closing. Good goal from 𝐸𝐿𝐼. Oh boy, this could get ugly at this rate. Brisbane by 11. 5 in a fucking row. Another centre clearance here for Brisbane. Ball in it. Five in a row for Brisbane. Ball thrown in here. Jordan. That one slipped out of his mitts a bit as he gets the kick away. Jasper Fletcher, almost a great mark. Lloyd now. Good pressure there from Dunkley. Impossible. 𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐼 did well there. Gets the kick forward. Cunningham reads it well. Mills back to 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐼. 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐼 to Blakey. Take the grass, Liz. And he does. Long down the line. Oh, I don't really have much aerial options here. 𝐼𝐴𝐼, the only one up. Just off hands there. A bit too easy how they can get that entry in again. McLaughlin, almost a good mark. Mills, head over. Good hands to Grundy. Okay, now let's get a bit of drive here. 𝐓𝐡𝐞, good toe. Take a bounce. Here we go. McInerney. Give the hands. Oh, jeez, has to be better. Fucking hell. How is he missing those hands? Buller now back to Campbell. Can he find something in the pocket? Good kick. 𝐼𝐴𝐼, one out. Dunkley in the back, maybe. Nope. Nothing there. Gardner back kick's going to be turned over here. Campbell. Definitely within range. It's going to be a minor kick. Could try and find a centering option, but looking like he'll maybe go back here. Yeah, I mean, just McInerney, man. His disposal can really be let down, but there's just things I like about him with his attack on the footy at times. Spore comes, maybe something at the back. Buller, perhaps. Can't quite get it. Marshall, only as far as Papley. Oh, Tommy Papley centres the ball. Yeah, not a great kick. Always going to be rushed through there. Still yet to see a goal this second quarter from our boys. 10 points trailing by. Okay, let's not let them go end to end here from the kick in. Fucking man up. Look at these quick hands. (13-3) inside 50 is getting absolutely pelted this quarter. 𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐼. Now to 𝐸𝐿𝐼, the handball receive. Now Smith marks on the chest. And he can now just dump a high one up inside 50. He's in a good spot here, 𝐸Lean. Should take this, and he does. Not a great kick. We just really can't close down their ball movement at the minute, though. The lines are just way too slick for us. And also on the inside, we've got to try and get first use. Okay, Papley over the top of Chad. Nice little spore, but they've got the numbers here, Brisbane. Aaron Drews mops it up, but Buller can apply the tackle. He did okay. Yeah, Lions work the hands nicely. And now Andrews kicks to the wing here for Jasper Fletcher. Back now for Marshall. Corridor kick, can he chew it off? He can. That's a good kick. Really good kick. 𝐓𝐴𝐿 just marks. Oh, that's a... I thought he did. I thought he applied the hit there well enough, but it's going to be 50, I think. And it will. Yeah, you sort of sat on him a bit there, Chad. Yeah, no, it's a 50. Oh, fucking lazy, lack of discipline. Chad's been this second quarter. So, can he goal here? Well, gettable range here now for 𝐓𝐴𝐿. Can he goal here? No, he's made a muck of that. Still, obviously, winded a bit from that hit. He's put it actually out in the full. What score it is. Oh, man. $11 points are trailing by, but Christ, it feels like we're down by 50. Blakey now out of the 50. Let's try and get a mark here. Off hands. Guess who? Dunkley's been everywhere. All right, come on, wrap up this tackle. Hold the ball. Better. And guess who? Rowbottom. Good tackle. Now to Mills. Detoli's in a bit of space, and that corridor could be hidden off now. Mills now out to the wing. Good kick. Good running from 𝐸Lean. I've got a short lead on here. Good hands. Mills now. Back to 𝐸Lean. It's not a bad kick. That's a great kick. Henny's marked that. Good kick. So that's what you get with 𝐸Lean. You get a mixed bar with his disposals. He can do some lovely kicks and also some lovely kicks on the run, but you'll get some shockers. I think... Oh, he's got a left foot snap here, Heaney. I mean, he can definitely get this, but it's just like such a low percentage shot. I mean, what else he's meant to do, really? He's a right footer. He's actually got it. Fair play. I'll shut the fuck up then. All right, needed that. First goal, the second term. Hooray! It's not a goalless quarter. All right, take it. Back to 5 points. Hey, no, that starts off row bottom, though. Starts off row bottom. That tackle. Brisbane could easily get a forward half turnover there if it wasn't for row bottom's tackle. Good stuff, Rowie. Yeah, no, lovely finish. I'll shut up. It's just like such a low percentage shot. A left foot snap from there. Oh, he's up and about. All right, let's not have... It'd be nice to see 𝐸𝐿 not walk the ball out of the middle here. Can we not see that? Heaney starting forward in this centre bounce. Sheldrick, Chad, and Juzzy in this one. 𝐸Lean, Dunkley. Good tackle from Chad. Okay, this should be a turnover. 𝐸Lean, just kick it, mate. Bit of an overuse. 𝐸𝐿𝐿 now under the pump here, but he has a bit of time and space to give it to 𝐸Lean. Back down to Errol. Oh, it works. It works. It meant to be to Heaney, but Jordan sort of backed him up and got the mark on the end of it. Now we can go inside 50 again. 𝐸Lean, get up, son. Oh, 𝐸𝐿, that's a mighty mark. He had to sit there against 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐿. Out of the 50 now. Come on, let's try and lock it in here. Okay, I'll shut up. Hit what marks. Okay, he's played on here. Should be a turnover. That's a difficult one for 𝐸Lean, but he mops it up well. Back now to 𝐸Lean. Mills can recover here and out here to Rowbottom. Okay, I got Charter's handball receive option. Goes by foot instead. Good last few minutes here. Warner inside 50. Does that go over the top of a few defenders? Well, defender from Andrews. Off hands to Tolley. Good little spin move. Nah, too much. Unlucky. He tried to get the hands out there, but he couldn't. It's a good tackle from Dunkley. Pulling on a bad spore, but it's like, just like every time we play Dunkley, he just fucking dominates us. It really is unbelievable. It's like playing Goliath. It really is. Levi now, down the line. Off hands now, Chad. 𝐴𝐿𝐷𝐪. All right, here we go. Got some loose options in the corridor. Chawner can't really get it to the corridor, so he has to go out wide here. Goulden can't quite take it against Bailey, even though he had to sit. Heaney. Goulden. A bit of a fumble. Jeez, a bit fumbly, Errol. Now McLean. Forced the back to go forward, really. Kick now out here wide. Blakey can get on the end of this. Okay, going to reload here. Trying to cut his way through, and he does. Look at the Liz go. The Lizard Wizard, as Dwayne would say, and that's a lovely kick to Heaney. Good stuff. Yeah, he's having a good game, Liz. I mean, apart from that shocking turnover he had, which, you know, you get every game. No, he's been good. Heaney now, left foot snap, bang, he's put us in front. Good turnaround here. I mean, this is the beauty, really. When Brisbane are playing catch-up, you still remember that you're only down by a little bit, so all it takes is 2 in a row to get us back in the lead. Good response here. We've started to absorb the Lions' pressure a little bit better, starting to get a few repeat entries. Now, after Brisbane, throughout most of the second term, just walked their way through. But yeah, Blakey, good play there. I mean, that's just what you get with a Liz. He has to create. And, he saw a key forward, like, as if a key forward's going to try and tackle me. Heaney, 2 left foot snaps and he's goal. Oh, he's special. All right, well, it's not looking like a grand final replay then. Fucking hell. Because we'd probably be down by 30 points at this rate. Inside 50 from Dunkley. Cutting could have spoiled. Lloyd, a bit of a fumble. That's a hard ball to get, to be honest. And he did well, Jakey. Jake the Snake over the top. McInerney, lovely pick up. Goulden. Yeah, sort of selling ourselves into trouble here. Florent, that's a nice little fend off. And has a bit of time to go out wide. And here to Rowbottom. McInerney holds well. McInerney, quick kick. The Rowbottom. Why are we cutting it back in here? Okay. 𝐴𝐿𝐷𝐪 just does what Rowbottom really should have done inside 50. Grundy, stuck in the mark. Need him from a fantasy team as well, so kick this, please. Beautiful. Brodie Grundy marks. 47. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, mate. Yeah, no, it's my bad. Thanks for reminding me. Nice score. Brodie Grundy, he kicked a lovely goal against the Giants. Majestic running approach. 39 touches last week. He's been fairly low on the front of things. Haven't really been able to sight much of him. Can he goal here? It's missed. Damn, that would have been handy. Oh, jeez, that's a tricky one for... Didn't really skid up there for Andrews. Ball in. Yeah, threw it. Damn. We're out there too. If you just got a fist on that. Three minutes to play. Responded well. After trailing by 2 goals, we're back in front by just 2 points. Sort of getting the game into our terms a little bit. We're locking in the front half. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 sold Robot in the trouble, but did well. Florent did too much. Turnover here. Yeah, see, Brisbane's pressure's been adequate enough to just work us into this phone box. We've had to be pretty neat by hand, and that's been a credit to us. And we do well there to get our congestion again. Chad Marks on the wing. Take the grass, son. No, okay, just go short of 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. He's had a good second term, 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. Very good second quarter. Watch him turn it over, though. Good running from Wicks. Gain some metres now. Inside 50. Grundy can fly again. Oh, probably could have taken it. Hands it now to Rowbottom. And Jack's a kick short to Buller. Good play. Got to be a tricky kick, but I tell you what, in Jack Buller's bag of tricks, this is certainly in his repertoire. Kicked a lovely goal. Oh, he's giving it the pump. Left foot snap. Oh, and he's goal. No, he actually missed. Okay. Take it back. Take it back. Yeah, maybe Papley wasn't, like, set up properly, so, you know. Umpires are always right. Okay. Go back, Jack. Jack Buller kicked a goal in the first term. Can he goal here? Ugh. Puts out the full. Damn. Probably should have given the hands to Paps again. So I don't even get a score from it in the end. That's a bit of a letdown. Yeah, kicking efficiency the last 10 minutes has been very good. Lloyd around the corner. Could work here. Maybe someone. Good pick up. Oh, it's a great tackle from 𝐓𝐿𝐼. Don't think that should be ball. Oh, in the back. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the in the backs are just so weird these days. They're just not really calling that often. Go for the Swannies toe, mate. There as well. Gordon now plays on. Goes for goal. Misses. Damn. Yeah, they had a bit of time there, Earl. But to be fair, he loves those kicks on the runs. So he was in his sort of his gut kicking for goal groove there. 2 goals for this quarter. Not really capitalising. Oh, Lions have kicked 4 goals, 1. Fletcher now down the line. 36 seconds to go here. Grundy had to take that. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. Toe poke there from 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼. Now Dunkley. All right, good pressure here. Okay, Chad now bursting through. Doesn't want to give the hands. He goes by foot. Out the back for Jack. Out the back for Heaney for 3 1/4. Oh, what a superstar Isaac Heaney is, ladies and gentlemen. Bang. That's needed. Right before the stroke of half-time, we get a goal. Lead restored. After a shiteful first 15 minutes of this quarter. Yeah, geez, this has certainly been a quarter of 2 halves, really. Yeah, Christ, it felt like we were going to be down by 30 points at half-time with the rate we were playing, but yeah, no, we've responded really well. Pressure's been up and about, and we've been able to get first the footy in these sort of open areas and actually lock the ball in the forward half. But yeah, good pressure there. We've forced at times Brisbane overuse the hands a bit, and yeah, no, Buller just I mean, did he mean to tap that in? He tried to get the 1 mid on it. Works out the back for 𝐼𝐚𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐵. He's got 3. We'll take that. He's got 4 in the first half, 𝐼𝐚𝐴𝐴𝐵. 18 seconds to go here. Oh, Chad just wants to rip that out of Grundy's mitts, and he does well. Oh, okay, damn. All right, 10 seconds. There might be a chance here. Rayner's just going to pump it deep. Oh, there we go. Righto. Well, what were we? 12 points at quarter time, 11 at the half. I mean, geez, what a whirlwind of a half that was. Brisbane, kicked 4 in a row. Then I think we kicked 3 in a row or something. So, yeah, that quarter had everything. Yeah, really free-flowing game, this one, though. Yeah, both sides have been able to move the ball end to end with a bit of ease. Although that quarter, we weren't really able to. Yeah, they got a bit of response in the pressure at the lines. But, yeah, 10 to 5 marks inside 50 we've had. We've looked a bit better inside 50. It was 13 to 3 inside 50s at one point in that second quarter. So, yeah, we responded well. 34 to 25 inside 50s, still their way. Winning the contested ball by 18. I think a lot of that has to do with our hands, sort of when Brisbane have brought adequate enough heat to try and force a turnover. We work the hands still really nicely. And, yeah, we've been able to sort of get out goal side and really do well to exit that congestion and really get forward. And, yeah, no, overall, content with that half. Definitely take a lead against Brisbane at the Gabba with the position they're at compared to us. So how do we go from a 4-quarter point of view? We'll see. But yeah, like a lot of good plays in that second quarter. 𝐴𝐴𝐵, obviously, 4 goals in the first half, outstanding. Two of those goals from a left foot snap, and one with a bit of a Joe the Goose out the back. 𝐷𝐿𝐷RIC's got 13 touches. I think he's been great in and under. Just 2 contested, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He's starting now to really spread his wings and get a lot of his disposals on the outside and in open play. Gulden, yeah, like a bit ineffective, but he's got 16 touches for the half. Chad with 14. Oh, I think he's been. This is what we're just getting from Chad this year. There's just so much good and bad to his game. Like there's this laziness of some of his efforts, but then there's just been some moments like forward of centre bursting through that he's done really well that we all know about. The Chad, he's got 14 touches. Mills with 16, who's been pretty poised back there. Blake, he's had an outstanding half, really. He hasn't really stepped a foot wrong. He had that lovely kick inside 50 to 𝐴𝐴𝐵. Been good off the intercept. Rowbottom, like in his half, he stuck some tackles well. Forward of the stoppage, where usually those are times where we can miss the tackles, so he stuck them well. And yeah, Grundy just the 7 touches, so none of his lofty height stuff, but he's potentially a player who could lift. And yeah, 𝐴𝐴𝐵's had a really good half. Getting a lot of his possessions in dangerous areas, and he's been pretty effective, I feel, going at 92%. But yeah, no, we looked a lot more settled that second half of the term. We haven't really looked flustered. Disposal's been pretty good, and yeah, we've looked calm in the back half. Like Cunningham's had I thought a really good second term. He was definitely key to that. So far so good. Good response. It's been a good half to feel. Yeah, I think so. Knuckle buster. Second half, start of the second could have ruined us. For exactly right. It's been a good response. I think we've been pretty level-headed. Haven't really been flustered. I'll take an unexpected half-time lead. Have we brought back into that, but we need to fix accuracy. That was the worst part. I mean, to be fair, 𝐴𝐴𝐵 2 snaps from the boundary. That's pretty good. So, usually from those areas, you just mark it down for a point or a near miss. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely throughout times that first half probably the best we've looked with how we've moved the ball. I think overall our disposal for the most part has been really good. I think Mills and Cunningham's been key to that. Was a halftime score? I'm not too sure, James. I actually didn't really check. I went out to fucking go kick the footy, then I came back for the fourth. I mean, you can check on the AFL app. Pretty sure Richmond kicked a few in a row. Dominated the second term, but yeah, no, it was the Saints by 4 points. Levi Ashcroft, Leo, disposal set. Yeah, he's looked really good. Yeah, he's getting a bit more midfield time, Levi, and he's just like his brother. Like in tight spaces, he just works the hands so quickly. And that was the thing. Like Brisbane's speed totally outdid us in the first 10 minutes. So, it's been a good response. We brought back. Oh no, sorry, I already read that. Yeah, no, definitely take it, Riley, mate. See how this third term goes though. Because do we get the same old? I mean, that's what we thought halfway through the second. But we've done well turning around. If Swans win this, then Collingwood mathematically can't drop out the 8. Oh, I mean, I just don't think Collingwood will drop out the 8. Like they do have the D's. They should be able to beat. But yeah, I mean, for the Pies, like top four's looking a bit on the ropes. I mean, they definitely take this Brisbane loss if it were to happen to keep their spot in the 4 for at least this round. They'd happily take that. I think for the Pies, their most ideal scenario now is to try and get the Cats in a qualifying final so they can play a final at the G. That would be pretty handy. What do you hear in draft picks, Rolls? I've got a few of the academy lads. I've been seeing like some power rankings. There's been some plays like, I know one of them's Harry Kyle, who apparently has been shot up the draft boards and stuff. But there's Kyle, there's McNamara, who's another midfielder, and the main three really is Chamberlain, 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐶 𝐿𝐼𝐿, Max King. So they've looked like they've slid down a bit. There might not be a bid on Max King till maybe early in the first round, but yeah, there's so much upside with him. I think I have said on the channel, like, they had combine testing last year and Max King blew everything out of the water. So, he looks exciting, but definitely going to be a long-term prospect. I think it will be a pretty straightforward draft from us. Try and get in these academy lads as best we can. Because, it's really where our list is at, to be honest. But alongside Carlton, we don't have a single player in that 22 under 22 side. I'm not surprised. Like, we don't have anyone. All these under 22 sides like Chad and Robe and all those core players are now over 22, and we haven't really evolved and reinvested in sort of those first to third year plays in our best 22 really the last 2 years or so. So I'm not really surprised. And it's been at the expense of some poor drafting. I mean, that 2022 draft, is, for example, I assume Caleb Mitchell's going to get delisted at the end of the season. Apart from Will Edwards, every single one of those draft picks are now out of the club in the matter of 3 seasons. So, yeah, I mean, that, for example, is not looking great. But, we did trade with Hawthorn and they took Weddle. But to be fair, the picks we used from the Hawks helped us get Grundy and Caden Cleary. So, I mean, that's at least a positive from that 22 draft. Please win. Yeah, geez, I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of supporters wanting us to win. Really, any team, any supporters side that's in the 8. I think Collingwood's a big one too, because they'll stay in the 4 for this round. I mean, Geelong don't have much to worry about, to be fair, Rob. They'll easily piss in the top 2, given the fixtures they have to finish off the year. Nothing going well, best mate. Welcome, mates. Swans play well. We have a chance against Cats. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is what I was really saying in the build-up to this game. I think we'll keep Brisbane honest and definitely play a brand where we could give them a bit of trouble. Like, I think our ball movements look good, and especially the last 10 minutes, I thought we upped the pressure. So, yeah, giving them a run for their money, but, Brisbane definitely have the gears and the class to really outdo us. So, we'll see what happens. Heaney for captain. Yeah, I think Gordon could probably be our next skipper. Who knows? As I say again, though, I'd love to see Mills, like in pre-season this year, train with the mids. But no, he's been excellent back there, Millsy. Like, he hasn't really stepped a foot wrong. I honestly think his last maybe 5 weeks has actually been really underrated. But yeah, like players like Cunningham as well, alongside Mills, just very reliable back there, and they haven't really took a foot wrong. Oh, for fuck's sake! I show them fucking 2016 Grand Final highlights. It's actually pretty funny though. Last week when I was watching the Pies Lions game, they have like during the ad breaks like these KO highlights, and they were fucking showing the 23 Grand Final. I think Jordan 𝐴𝐿𝐼 goal. And I'm like, geez, I'd feel for the Brisbane supporters watching this. Like every break, they're literally showing that. I'm like, oh, geez, Brisbane supporters have to go through that again. All right, let's pass the time. We're just sort of staring at a brick wall here. Let's do a footy grid before the third term. How long we got left? 8 minutes. We have time for one. Okay, they got a 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 one. Is that because of him being the CEO? It's a Fremantle theme one. Got to try and get you, Kate, on the phone or something and help me out with this one. All right, so this one, best and fairest. Oh, geez, best and fairest for Fremantle. Maybe Josh Carr would have he won a best and fairest? No, shit start. I mean, for fuck's sake, what am I doing? Maybe he could have won one at Port. Florent DeListo trade next year. Look, it could be on the cards, really. I mean, he hasn't had a great half for footy, to be honest. He's been a bit of a letdown. Anyway, best and fairest here for Free, like what, Sarong, Brayshaw, Fife. That'd easily be the top three. I mean, could 𝐴𝐿𝐼 be one? Maybe, do we go like Aaron Sandilands or something? Maybe like David Mundy, experienced player. I might go Mundy. Surely he would have won one. Okay, he did. 8%. That's not great. He better not be the most popular. Matthew 𝐴𝐿𝐼, teammate. Might as well go Josh Carr. Fremantle leading goal kicker. For God's sake. Fremantle? How am I meant to know? Walters will be, I think, the most popular, really. Maybe Hayden Ballantyne. I'm just going to go Walters. Let's just not go for the easy ones. Grand final player, best and fairest. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Go Jake. Go Dane Rampy. Unique. Go footy. Okay, we've recovered this well. See, it's all right. We can go to the easy ones, but here we go. Grand final play, Matthew 𝐴𝐿𝐼, teammate. Muzungu. Nah, I feel like Muzungu would be pretty highly owned, not going to lie, because, he's a bit of a cult figure. Maybe like Zach Dawson. 3%. Grand final player, leading goal kicker. Tom Papley. Played in the 2000s in the best and fairest. Go Andrew 𝐴𝐿𝐼. That's always the one we like to get. Surely this is another unique. Oh, 0.1%. You're taking the piss. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, I saw you just joined, Cal. Hopefully going well, mate. Couldn't hear you before, not at home. That tap the Heaney was a ripper. Oh, yeah, no, the little one from Buller. I like that. Yeah, he's having a fucking mighty half. 4 goals in the first half. Played in 2000s, Matthew Pavlich, teammate. Maybe like... Yeah, 2011. Luke McFarlane. Played in 2000's leading goal kicker. Just go Barry Hall, surely. It's a good grid. I'll take that. Okay, so Monday was the most popular. Yeah, like Fife, pretty obvious. Pavlich. Yeah, Walters would have. Yeah, Walters expected pretty popular. He would have been one of the most. Pretty good grid, I'd say. Always good when you get a unique. Take that. Anyways, might as well take a whiz. Got a few people in the house, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, can we make this a contest? Surely this can go down to the wire, and we don't fucking throw this away. But yeah, fucking hell, Josh Dunkley, he's got 20 touches and a goal every time Dunkley dominates us. Fucking hell. Ugh. Anyways, I'm going to go drown my sorrows, and Dunkley always dominating us. I'll be back in a sec as I take a whiz. I'll be back. Oops, wrong button. Right, I'm back, gents. Not long. Yeah, minute 20 to the second half. Yeah, so just the 9 points at half time. Scoreboard correct? Yes, it is. See what Frogs has to say. Have a few almonds. No, Fake's not happy with tackling. No, yeah, that's been disappointing from Brisbane. But as I've said, they've had a lot of situations when they've sort of been able to put us into the phone box. And look, other hands have been good, but yeah, the pressure's got to be better. Oh, he's a player, banger. How about it? Oh, geez, mate. Cover your eyes, Lockie. All right, come on. Oh, this team giving me the hope. Jordan starting on 𝐓𝐿𝐴. I think he'll probably join the stoppage though. Yeah, 𝐓𝐿𝐴 had a much better second term after almost being our best player at times, giving up 50. Right, so it's the Swans by 9 after leading by 12 at quarter time. That second quarter had everything. Goals galore from both sides and momentum swings were underway for the third term. And front of the stoppage, Rayner collects. That's not a disposal, isn't it not? Fucking hell, I thought he threw that. Anyway, inside 50 from guess who? 𝐷𝐿𝐴, dominating as usual. Back to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, inside 50. Oh, the lone Rayner got forward there. Damn. Got sucked ball watching, not manning up there. This could be an instant goal coming up for Brisbane. Fucking hell. It's right from the centre bounce. Big second half. Him and Bailey had that win last week against the Pies. Oh shit! Just dropped me. My mix nuts. He's missed. I'm on a score. Fucking hell. There was only like a couple left, so it's like all like the crumbs and shit fucking spilled all over my chair. Alright, good now. Alright, let off there. I'm on a score. 8-point game. Mills kicks it in. Corridor use. Oh, he's got to go. Oh, fucking hell. He's so good. He's so good. 𝐷𝐿𝐴. Oh, Christ. Of course he can't take a Chad snapshot from 50. How will it bounce? It'll bounce for a goal. End to end there from the Swans. And oh, my God. He's just so fucking good. Well, a bit like the first quarter there, a bit of brilliance from the back 50. Quick slingshot football there. At least also brought it to ground. He had the position there against 𝐷𝐿𝐴, and good snap from Chad. Thanks for subscribing, Army, mate. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get with Chad. He can kick some lovely goals. All right. That's handy. We'll take that. 9 goals, 7 plays, 7 goals, 5. Fort did well to get out to 𝐓𝐿𝐴, and yeah, nice little side step there. Cuts the kick short. Rayner too good overhead, and he can definitely kick this. Watch him peel off and play on. There it is. Rayner goes from downtown, a deep kick to the square. Jeez, how we almost like Cameron marked that. Rampy mops it up well and clears out of the back 50. A high ball here to the wing. Cam will get positioning. Fletcher brings it right down to McLean, and he gives the hands to Campbell. Now, he's got a bit of toe here, Braden. Now, does he cut this off to 𝐿𝐴? He sees him, and there it is. Okay, yeah, he'll get this 𝐿𝐴. Beautiful. Okay, they've surely gotten sucked into the play here. Some options here. Yep, short kick on for Jordan. Oh, he's got Lloyd deep. He's still an option, but he's going to go now to buildup. Nah, too strong. Andrews came in from the side. What? What's going on? What happened? Okay, it's a free to Heaney. What? What? Heaney for 5. Heaney for 5. What on earth happened there? Jeez, okay. Bit of a buffer on now. It's out to 20 points. I think this is a game high margin. What happened? Bloody hell, did Andrews give him the finger or something? Because it could have. Yeah, I mean, those are paid. Those aren't paid, but you don't allow them to jump like that. Yeah, it's a good find by the umpy. Yeah, it's strange. I like why the late call. It's a good call. I mean, look, you know me. If this happened to rain or something, I would have said, yep, that's a fair call. So, take it. Right. Come on. 20 points. And now for the usual business. Concede 5 in a row and fall asleep. I might as well just fast forward the game now. Should I just like, I'll do the Futurama, just go into one of those like freeze tanks and just freeze myself 20 minutes later and we'll be trailing. Nah, come on. Have a bit of confidence, Rolls. We'll rebound well here through Tommy McCartney. He's mopped up well this afternoon. Kicks a bit of a risky one. 𝐴𝐿𝐷𝐪. Oh, 𝐿𝐷𝐪, sorry. Hands could have been better there, to be honest. He had probably a bit of time. And now they go back the other way here. 𝐸𝐿𝐷𝐿 jags a short kick. Let's apply the pressure here. Charlie Cameron. Oh, dear, he's put that on the full. Yeah, he's being well held by guess who? Harry Cunningham. Always owning him. Come on, can I take one win against Brisbane? Cunningham does have a great record against Charlie Cameron. Clearing kick now from Milligan. Grundy can fly from the side. Not a bad effort. Ball at ground level. Quick hands there from Andrews. That could be high, but nothing. It's a bit lucky. Oh, fucking hell. Cramping a bit. 𝐿𝐷𝐿, yeah, nice. Really well done from Gus. I love seeing stuff like that he can do. Kicks now, gains some metres. Bullet too strong. Nah, I got on the back. Damn. Yeah, Duday definitely looks a bit rusty. Like he hasn't really dominated. I haven't really seen much of him, to be honest. Watch him now take 5 intercept marks. This is what usually happens. But from what I've seen so far, Brisbane now starting to get a bit of possession. I think they'll go inside 50 here. They're going to dump it short here for Gardner. Sorry, that's Fort. Grundy, good spoil. Ball in. Ball in here. Grundy hits it down. Ashcroft can mop this up. Tucks it all right. We've got some numbers here. 𝐸𝐿𝐷𝐿. Nice spin move. Yes, beautiful. That's a great win from 𝐸𝐿𝐷𝐿. And now we can go deep. Probably had a bit of time. And Fletcher almost overhead. Not a great entry, and they can rebound here, Brisbane. Let's try and close them down. Will McLaughlin. He's told to go now. Come on, Wicks. And across now to Jared Berry. Yeah, no, we had a bit of grass there in the open. Probably shouldn't have kicked it so quickly. Anyways, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐷𝐿 now. Told to go. Back now to Andrews. Corridor's on. Works here to Ashcroft. Will Ashcroft now. Back to Andrews. Yeah, I probably agree with you, Daniel. You just know they're going to find a way, but this is just from the usual experience. Brisbane usually get their arse in the gear, but who knows? Yep, they're just trying to find their way through Brisbane. There's now their uncontested style they like to do. Cox did say this about 500 times in the press conference in the build-up to this week, so there's obviously been a bit of focus into it tonight. Inside 50, 𝐸𝐿𝐷𝐿 in prime position. Good mark. I'll pay the mark to Louis. Oh, who cares? I guess I'll take it. Fantasy points for Grundy. Wicks now short to Florent. But yeah, no, this quarter definitely a lot slower. Not as free flowing as I feel. This like in the second term. Down the line now, a few players go up. Who can get this off hands? Chad can. He's having a good game. Back now here to Florent. Corridor's on here. McInerney. All right, now we're off the spread. Good vision. McInerney out wide here to Cunningham. His kicking's been good, Juzzy. Cunningham now. Kick will find Rampy. Have got a handball receiver through the corridor here. Cunningham provides a run. So does 𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐿. Now, see, as I say, 𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐿, like, really starting now to get a lot more on the outside. Rampy now. Inside 50. Deep kick to Heaney again. Spoil comes. Maybe Campbell a chance here. Levi too quick for Campbell there. The kick's not great from Levi, so Wicks can rebound. Gives the hands to Chad while you're fumbling there, son. Back now to 𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐿 on his left. Just gives the hands to Florent. And now here to, I think that's Lloyd. High snapping ball inside 50. Just another high entry. It will be mopped up here by Andrews, you think. Oh, jeez. 𝐸𝐿𝐷𝐿 did actually all right to sort of get out of his mitts, but we just can't let them keep intercepting here. And now the quick hands come. And they've done well to work the hands. And now they're out goal side here with a few forwards. Logan Morris will get on the end of this one. Peels off, plays on. Has he got an option inside 50? Oh, he's done too much. What a tackle from 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿. Oh, the country Vic lad. Always tough as nails. Good tackle from 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. Quickly wants to go now. All right, quick to the wing. Who have we got? 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. Just kick to 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. No, it's Buller, sorry. Ball in centre wing. Ah, great tackle. Great tackle from 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. Love that. What? Buddy sitting next to Neil. Bloody hell, mate. Nah, I'm only joking. Yeah, I've been seeing like Buddy does like a... I don't really listen to it much, but I've seen some clips of there's a podcast with Shane Crawford. It's interesting. It's so ironic because he was always such a quietly spoken guy. You never really heard much of him in the media. Anyway, inside 50. Ah, damn, 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 kick over the full. We could have given the hands to Rowie there. All right, Brisbane. Don't think they've kicked a goal this quarter. Corridor kicks on. They need to risk it here. Gulden off hands. No, sorry, that's Lloyd. Good hands. 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Mellican's getting held. Bloody hell. Got to pay that umpy. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Head in. Good lad. Wins the stoppage. Oh, man. It's been a good third term. Alistair Lynch put it well. I really agree with that. I think we spread it really well off the congestion. Lloyd, bit of a fumble there. 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Heaney. Good hands to Wicks. Now to 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Back inside 50. He'll go. This will actually work. Florent. Oh, get out of the way. Okay, it works. He marks. Christ, he usually fucking drops those. Right, now Florent, for the most part, I think he's a lovely kick for goals. So just go through your business, son. Slot this through. Fucking hell. This will be handy. Ollie Florent's kick. Looks good. Beautiful. There we go. As we say, he's a lovely kick for goal. And he gets another here. We're out to 26 points. This is, this is handy. Because you know, we expect to fucking, you know, give up momentum and probably be down by a goal or two in the final term. And then, you know, since Brisbane are playing catch-up, all we need is a goal or two to get back in front. Sort of like that second quarter. But yeah, Florent there, I mean, yeah, Campbell was going to mark that, but fair enough. Had his eyes on it, took the mark. Right, ball back in the middle. It's 26 points. 3 goals straight, 0 goal 1. So we're taking our goal kicking opportunities fairly well this quarter whilst we have momentum. Ball in the middle here. Papley, oh geez, he was coming in full pelt, but he missed it. Rayner back the other way. Oh, he's read that well. Hip whip, but 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿 trapped it nicely. And good hands. Jeez, 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 having a good game. Florent now across here to Sammy Wicks. He could go down a line, but instead he goes with a 5-metre pass instead to Cunningham. Now Florent, corridor's open. It is wide open here. Jeez Louise. Tommy Papley now. What can he manufacture? The player who is horrifically out of form. Hands to 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Hands to Blakey. Oh, got to hit the hand pass. Damn. He's still on here. Maybe Blakey. McInerney. Good vision. Out wide here. He can find Jake Lloyd. Oh, this is in his range, I reckon. Wants to go instead to a lead. Oh, geez, this is way too easy. I mean, I always have to say, what the fuck are Brisbane doing? I mean, how have they just let us waltz the ball through there? That is seriously bad defence. Jeez, okay. Well, I'll take this. I guess I'll take it. Fucking hell. I mean, that's just... There's fucking no one on him. Take this, though. Can Rowbottom goal here. 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 should just be able to jag this through. And he does. 32 points the margin. This is, real good third quarter. Starting to build it now. It's just pure scoreboard impact. The most important thing in football, as I usually say, 4 goals straight, to 1 point this third term. Fucking handy. 32 points. Great use for the corridor. I mean, this is really the Sydney of old we're seeing with our ball movement tonight. Just really expansive football, taking on corridor. And this is what we saw against the Dons last week. And I know it was an ugly game, but look, the conditions were shit. But I felt if we were to play sort of similar footy with our ball move heading into tonight, like we could be a bloody chance. And no, we've been really good from the back half. And I mean, it's a good kick from Lloyd. Rowbottom just made a nice lead. Sort of back to goal. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think probably the Dogs do make the finals, Brian, to be honest, given they run home. But they still have to rely on, of course, other players, other teams, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez, last 7 in a row, away. That's handy. Okay, free here to Brisbane. Now 𝐼𝐴𝐶 now can get a quick response. Levi's kick. It's no good. Minor score. It's 2 points now for Brisbane. I mean, this has been their Achilles heel all year. Their goal kicking. To be fair, they kicked 7 goals 6. That's fairly average. It's not been shite, but that's a goal they could have had. And that's why I sort of laughed at that Hipwood goal, because, you know, he fucking kicks that, and he kicks that one in the grand final. Like, bloody hell. That was a throw. Thank you. Good old panel button, better than side bum. Yeah, I saw a post on Facebook. There was like, you know, the 𝐼𝐴𝐶 AFL stats. He showed a photo of like row bottom tackling side bottom, like bum on bum contact. It's pretty funny. Anyway, Brisbane now just flicking the hands in the back half here. They haven't really been able to really find some. Yeah, see, we're closing the corridor pretty well here. Row bottom, good repeated effort. Bang! Oh, got a tackle there, Jordan. 𝐓𝐴𝐶, good bump, good play. We turn it over. Chad now. Pins the ears. Good hand. Hands could have been better, but he was, I mean, yeah, got adventurous there. No, another throw. Okay. Blakey now on his left shoe. Good kick. Bang. I mean, that's what Blakey can do so well. Just those quick pinpoint kicks. You know, when he puts his actual fucking foot through the ball, not these dinky crap we've seen too often this year. 8:20 to play. We've really controlled this game. This is a chance to get this out to 38 points. 37. I sort of can't really believe what I'm seeing at the minute. This would be handy. Ollie Florent. Could he kick another here after all the shit he's had this season? Unlucky. 32 points the margin, 12 goals 8. Oh, risky kick just works to Zach Bailey. Back now to 𝐼𝐴𝐶. Jag in the corridor, good pressure there from Blakey. Gets there in time to 𝐼𝐴𝐶 at ground level. Jordan, good win. Gilden now. He can now stick a kick inside 50. Just couldn't quite hit a teammate. Good pressure again to 𝐼𝐴𝐶. Forces a bit of a mishand pass. Rowbottom, great win. 𝐿𝐷RICK now bursting his way through. He gives the hands to 𝐵𝐴𝐿. Over the top to Blakey. One more. Oh, jeez. Damn. Couldn't find another view for a shot on goal there. As Berry just goes now to Dunkley. Now Will McLaughlin. Oh, no, sorry, that's Marshall, excuse me. He goes out to McLaughlin now. Geez, good pace here from the mid-season draftee from last year. Inside 50, got numbers here. Good ball from 𝐼𝐴𝐶. Set up well there. McCartan now. Ooh, doesn't turn it over. No, Tom's having a pretty solid game. I think overall, though, our defence, like, we're just mopping up really well. This has been, for really most of all game, really. Like, we're mopping up well. We're not getting shirked under pressure. Been pretty calm. And yeah, this has also been the expense of Brisbane's ordinary pressure too. McCartan now, we've spread it well here. Jeez, we just look real confident. Like it's like we've got nothing to lose, because that is true. We're just really playing with just some exuberance. Back kick from Campbell there. Momentum in our favour as now Bailey goes back the other way. Seems like a fucking aerial ping pong match, this one. Back and forth the other way as they find now some options in the corridor. And Rayner goes deep here, one out. They got the numbers here, the Lions. Good spore from Florent, but he's out here goal side. Oh, he's missed that one. Rampy, Levi Ashcroft should goal here. And he does, damn. So they get one back, Brisbane. 100% due for a goal, to be honest, but fucking hell. It was not a bad effort there from 𝐓𝐿𝐴, to be honest. He actually got the spoil, but damn, Rampy just, I mean, he's 35 years of age, to be honest, so he can't do everything right. Yeah, I mean, they were sort of due to finally get one out the back, and yeah, I mean, that passage of play was literally back and forth. It would have, probably put a few of us under fatigue, and yeah, Rampy just couldn't really read the bounce that well. Damn. All right. So, margin back to 26 points. So, that's a much-needed one for Brisbane. Can they gain some momentum off that, given that's been one of our biggest issues this year, conceding a run of goals. 5-0 centre clearances to this quarter in favour of the Lions. They've had the territory, just not making much of it. Florent now takes on a tackler. He coughs it up. Now back the other way. Marshall can hit a kick inside 50. Good spoil from Cunningham. 𝐓𝐴 now. Henry Smith, good little win. Snapping shot. Pretty good goal. Back to 20 points. Fucking hell. It's been fucking as useful as an amount of carbon rod, to be honest, this fucking fella too. But no, it's a fair goal. Oh, man. Right from the centre bounce, for fuck's sake. He did too much there, Florent. Try to take on a tackler. Could have given the hands. Could have maybe cut the other way if there's agility that he's very good at. It's a good spoil from Cunningham. Yeah, no, it's a great win. It's a good goal. Just tapped it over the head of 𝐸𝐴. Well, quick 2-1s from Brisbane. Right from the fucking centre bounce. All right, so this is where we crumble. This is where we crumble. What have we learnt from that second quarter? We're going to fucking respond and keep this at bay. Fucking hell. Good. Yeah, Detoli has, to be fair, struggled this afternoon. Freddie Grundy. But yeah, no, we've been pretty poised, especially defensively all night, so we just can't get panicked here. Inside 50 from Grundy. McLean, fucking hallelujah. He's taken a contested mark out of McLean. Is it 2023 again? Fucking hell. All right, kick this, son. Yeah, God, this will go anywhere. Hayden McLean set shot. What used to be a very much a reliability, it's now fucking all wayward and shit. All right. Not really holding my breath here, to be honest. I think this really could go anywhere. Come on, Doss. Let's kick this, son. To be fair, 21 goals, 10's not bad. Can he go here? Yeah, he's got to kick that. Pressure starting to build. 21 points, though. We still have a buffer, let's remember. Yeah, so early subs from both teams. Christ, if Horse was still at the helm, we would have he would have made the sub 5 minutes to go. Yeah, no, I mean, I like 𝐬𝐿𝐴, but I think just this is sort of the game that's a bit tricky for him, you know, sort of now the intensity's really building. But he did some okay things. Just really struggled to get his head in the game consistently enough. Anyway, now Brisbane does hit up Logan Morris. I think that was a kick from Jared Berry. All right, let's not try and concede another here. Deep kick inside 50. Mills in a good spot. Gulden misses the fucking spoil. Rampy. Ramps, man. Yeah, for fuck's sake. He's completely missed. It's fallen off the side of his boot. He tried to like guide the soccer kick into space. Fucking hell. Well, 𝐴𝐥𝐝 goal here. This would be a huge one. This would bring the house down if he can kick this. He's going for a check side. Okay. Thinks he's 𝐼𝐚𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝐞𝐬. Oof, out the full. Fucking hell. Rampy down the line. Good clunk McLean. Not actually didn't mark it, but he did well to keep it in front. Hands it to McInerney. Lloyd's kick. Ah, man. I mean, that's just an unforced error there out in the full. Yeah, I don't know. Lloyd's been okay. Like, he's been a bit fumbly. He's been another one of those outside players that have shown some fumbles here and there. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿 now. Got plenty of numbers soaked inside 50 here, but instead they're just going to jag it back to 𝐷𝐿𝐴. No, sorry, that's Sam Day. No, that is 𝐷𝐿𝐴. He's number 12. It's good to see 𝐷𝐿𝐴's just a player we've all forgotten about, really. It's good to see him back. Inside 50 he goes now. It's a real shallow entry. Grundy in a good spot, and he takes the mark. Oh, jeez, just a mark. You'll swear is more the game. Oh, exactly right, wrong. Yeah, you know me well, son. I'll try and limit it. The other week I was watching one of my streams from a few years ago. I used to swear every Swans. To be fair, you got to give me credit. I've toned down the swearing quite a bit. I used to just say it for this every time. Campbell, that's a good win. Hand pass could have been better. 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐿 backing up though. Well done, 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴. How's the kick? It's beautiful. Jeez, I'm loving Gus's game on the outside. He's really showing Papley this has to be a goal. Out the back for Buller. Nah, he's going to get that one. I mean, 𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐿 didn't even get a spoil. Buller, it wasn't Buller. Sorry, Jordan's just dropped that. Damn, that's just a goal going begging there. Really good there from 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐿 though. Again, I'm just loving his outside game. Good. Had a nice little bit of burst there. 450 stoppage. You know, we've been quite decent at them this year. What can we manufacture? Grundy's just hand passed that right to Bailey. Risky kick, could be turned over. Rampy, fuck, he's having a horror third quarter the last few minutes. He's dropped that. And now we've been sucked in. They work their hands now. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 bad kick. Oh, tricky one here for Mills. He's mopped that up well. Oh, geez, Mills, got to watch out, son. Legged. Rampy. Oh, my God. Rampy. Ramps, my man. He can't do anything right in the minute. Oh, geez, Bailey, what a stiff arm. Get there, 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐿. Hold him up. Hold him up. Minute 40 to play. Tensity's gone up a gear. Good spoil from T-Mac. Kill it. Kill the ball. Jesus Christ. B's run the honeypot there. Oh, man. Take it over. Good stuff. It's smart. Pull in. He's itching to get on. Grundy hits it down in the back, maybe. No, lost his footing. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿, Berry, Bailey now. Something from nothing. Put it out in the full. All right, so look, we were actually in a very similar position in this game last year. I think we were leading by around 3 goals, and then 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿 literally kicks 2 pretty arsey goals from the centre bounce, and then momentum and scoreboard, pressure all gone, and then we lose. To be fair, we had injuries, you know, like one on the bench. We had a few go down. Hayward on one leg. But man, oh, fucking hell, I know a year's done, but it'd just be satisfying to finally get a win against Brisbane. It's a team we always get beat up on. And we probably should have beaten them at the SCG, to be honest, earlier this year. We're in a position to win, but we just weren't good enough. Oh, geez, McInerney's limping. Ball in again. All right. Just need the siren here. 44 seconds to play. Three to 1 in the centre clearance, Brisbane. I mean, this is where they've been good for most of the afternoon as well. Grundy in front position. Falls over. Robertson the sub. Berry just jags it out to Wilmot. Now back here to 𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐿. So they're going to switch it here and try and find some open avenues. Now Gardner. 24 seconds. Are they going to hit a short kick? They are. Damn. Good lead from Bailey. It was a good kick too. They dropped it right in the hole. And they can get a goal here before 3/4 time. Fucking hell, just like that first quarter. They're going to mark inside 50. Man, we had everyone back there too, so that's a fucking letdown. We've let the market inside 50 like that. Good lead from Zach Bailey. He's been fairly quiet this afternoon. Can he get a goal from his team? To get this back to 15 points he's missed. Fucking hell. Yeah, geez. I'll tell you what, their set shots have been pretty ordinary, Brisbane. We'll take that. 20 points, three-quarter time. Absolute let off there. But we won the quarter. Yeah, really good third term. Got it out to as much as 30 points. And yeah, Brisbane 2 in a row, but look, at least we stemmed the flow somewhat in the last 5 minutes. But yeah, game on this final quarter. It's going to be a fucking squeaky bum time, I think. Oh, man. Fucking hell. Please don't end like I think it's going to end. But yeah, we got to keep attacking. Like, we just cannot go into our shells. A good game this reminds me of is the Adelaide game. We had second last round of 23 where 𝐸𝐿 stuffed that, the goal it should have counted. Like, we were great for 3 quarters and we probably should have won by 5 goals in the end, but we just stopped dead. So, come on. Look, that third quarter was probably the best we've played all season. We just looked so confident with how we moved the ball. The moment, well, to be fair, that's what happens when you got a bit of momentum. But yeah, geez, we're looking pretty flashy. So, oh man, this would be a nice result to get to finish off the years. Let's see what happens, eh? But yeah, 9 goals, 761 plays, 12 goals, 981. But yeah, outstanding quarter. We kicked, I think it was 4 goals in a row. Pretty handy to get out to 30 points and 2 quick ones coming back Brisbane's way. McLean should have probably gone. To be fair, I think we're even now because McLean should have goaled that and so should have Zach Bailey. So margin's probably right in the end. But yeah, Heaney with 5 goals. He's having a mighty game, 18 touches, 3 clearances. Have a look at the team stats. I feel like the clearance game, Brisbane are outdoing us a bit. Yeah, 16-7 in the centre bounce, but 14-11, pretty even in the stoppages. But yeah, the contested ball's been great. As I've said all game, I think it's because we've worked the hands really nicely in tight spaces. But yeah, Sheldrick's just one I want to highlight. Like he's having seriously a great game. 20 touches and only 3 contested. So that shows with 449 metres gains. That also does show he's doing really well on the outside. And what's his disposal efficiency? 75% is pretty bloody good. And a lot more kicks. I prefer to see a lot more hand passes, but a lot less hack kicking. He's using it really well. So, yeah, no, pretty content, but got to finish off this game well. Look, we've looked really calm in defence. McInerney's been good with ball in hand. Mills has been calm. Cunningham's been great. McCartan having quietly a good game. Same with Milliken. So, this will be a nice result to get. Let's see what happens. Do you see that being? I think so, Brian. The intensity of the game's really gone up. So I think there could be game momentum. Both teams still in it. Yeah, first goal will be big here of the final quarter. 20 minutes stay, but count up clock usually about 30 minutes long. Oh. Might have to put together a 𝐼𝐿𝐴 highlights package. He's been just so good to watch. I think the Swans will come through. Maybe still slight hope, but what do you mean by come through? Like come through this game or come through heading into next year, like rebound, make finals? It's just so hard to see us win a flag with this group given the shit that I've seen. But I think we've just always been around the mark, really. Good from Chad. Yeah, Chad's been good. He's had his clangers and he's had his stuff-ups, but like his impact's been great this game. And he's been good off the receive. That's just a good goal. Great craft from Henry Smith. So not really much we could have done about that from McCartan. It's point of view. Yeah, win today. Yeah, okay. It's just I thought you meant because what you're saying is Swans come through there, but then you say slight hope of draft picks. Like, do you mean will we get a? I think really if we win this, we should really stay in 10th. Could the Saints pip us? The Saints honestly could pip us. No, they can't. No, they can. They most definitely can. Wait, no. 36. How have the Saints got... So if you lose this... No. So they... If we... Oh, no, sorry, they won't. Because we've got the Eagles. We surely win that. But if we lose this, we're 2 games clear anyway of the Saints. I mean, I don't know why. It doesn't really fucking matter. Fucking 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐸 off. He's been important. Not out of the game, but he's in the rooms. All right, 4th quarter underway. Come on. Let's see if we can learn off last year. Because 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐸 again, fucking big. Good mark. Oh, it's just... This is the 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐸 I love seeing. You know, the ones... none of the piddly shit. Just, you know, head over it. Good mark, good kick. Penetration in his kicking. Sticking marks. It's good. Buller, good body work. Should be marking that. Off hands. Gets it now to 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐸. All right, come on, Doss. Up against Andrews here. Roving this one's Jordan. He's been fairly good, Jordan. Ball in. 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐸's gone. No, he's on the front bench, so I think he'll... Yeah, he's getting communication from Adam Kennedy, former Giant, development coach. So I think he'll... It looks okay. I think he'll come on just starting the final term on the bench. 20-point margin if you've just joined us. The Swans been leading for the most of the afternoon in a potential upset on the cards here. I know there's a few up for Brisbane, but it's a record heavily one-sided in Brisbane's favour, this matchup. Hipwood now back here to leave Ashcroft. Cuts it in the corridor. Okay, they've got some options here. Need a truck back. Rayner now in the corridor. It's a good kick, finds Jared Berry. Oh, what are you doing, Errol? Mate, he can play. What the fuck? Out the back. It's touched. Nah, it's going to be a free, though. Oh, it's a free our way. Front on against Charlie. What? I'm sorry, what is Errol doing there? Like, you do realise Berry can play on. He's trying to point at the fucking mark and he's gone zooming past him. Anyway, I think there's a bit of dissent there. Mills, that's a good kick. He finds Wicks. Gives the hands. Blakey in a good position for goal. The Lizard, he deserves a snag. Oh, what is that kick? Fucking hell. Fucking helicopter. 21 points of margin. That would have been handy. Berry now. Hipwood. I mean, he probably could have given the hands there, Blakey. He just tried too much to get onto his favoured left. If it was on the other side of the ground, it would have been a bit more in his favour. 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐸 now. Can the top get there, perhaps? No. It's a good kick. Bailey now. Yeah, they're still showing a bit of aggression through the corridor, Brisbane. But now they go on the outside here to the spare man to leave Ashcroft. We'll take the grass and now go deep inside 50 here. He's in a good spot here, Darcy Ford against Grundy. McCartan almost plucked it. Good hands from Fort. Charlie Cameron, left foot snap. Looks good, but it's going to bend. Damn, that's unlucky. If it just had the snapping motion, that would have been bended back the right way. Minor score. Gordon now taking the kick-ins. Bloody hell. He's everywhere, Errol. Want to fill the stat sheet. Great kick from Rampy. Cleary now out on the ground. Go on, show some good forward pressure, son. Handball received to Heaney. He could go over the top to Jordan, but he wants to go deep. One out here with... Papley's too small, damn. Really could have given the hands there. He just didn't get enough on the kick. If he got enough on the kick, we'd be all praising it. Could have gotten Papley out the back there. 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐸 shaking his head. Yeah, Papley having a rough afternoon. I said it in the past few streams. I just unfortunately think his body's just letting him down. He needs a real injury-free pre-season next year. Clean running it. Grundy out of the rack. Nice tap to Heaney. Kick smothered though. But Jordan, high maybe? Did he play for it? Nah, he played for it. No free there. Dunkley out here to 𝐓𝐸𝐼𝐸. Back now to Dunkley. Clearing kick here for Brisbane. Got some numbers back with the flight. Melican. Oh, couldn't quite take it. off hands, did well. Chad works his way through, cuts in between another. Chad, what a play. Cuts it short. What a kick. Geez, Chad Warner. I mean, that's just special. And 𝐼𝐴 𝐿𝐷𝐪, oh, I've been singing this lad's praises all game long. Let's see if he can go here. This would be a pretty good one to get. And a deserving one, because 𝐿𝐷𝐪's having a great game. A lot of impact on the outside. 20 touches, a goal. Chance for a second. 6 inside 50s. Can he go here? He's given this a mighty hump. It's on its way. It's going to land short. Damn. Got up for that one, but no good. I fucking hate those camera angles, because you think it's on its way, but then it's like going to land way too short. I.e. the fucking 𝐼𝐴 spoil against Port Adelaide, where I thought it was through. Bloody cameraman trolling me. Now Bailey doing a bit of a Chad Warner stunt. That kick, not too great, but it will put Cunningham under the pump here. Has a bit of time. Well done. Jordan now. Kick to the wing. It's a good kick. Yeah, Bullo in front on. Geez, the kicking out of the back 50's been good this final term. Good penetration, really picking apart our options. Off the spread now we can go. Work the hands. 𝐿𝐷𝐪 under the pump. He does well to break the tackle. 𝐼𝐴 now. Inside 50. Got some options out the back. Big Brodie Grundy plays on. Snup it, big man. And he does. Brodie Grundy. He gets a goal. Much needed. The first of the final term. Oh, jeez. It's lovely to watch this free-flowing ball movement. Grundy's gold. Christ, I feel like a kid in the candy shop. There's just so much to like. I don't know which player to pick and which player to choose and which player to really get around. I mean, 𝐿𝐷𝐪 again. I mean, that's just a great kick. Like, it's a kick to a contest, but it's perfectly well weighted, because Grundy's out the back there. I think I was 𝐷𝐪 under the pump. And he just engaged with 𝐷𝐪 there, Papley, to not allow him to get up for it. Grundy goals, much needed. 27 points. Yeah, I've got him in a fancy team. That's actually pretty handy. What's he on? 75. Yeah, no, should be able to crawl to a good score then. Clearing kick from Dunkley. Okay, geez, now Bailey's out here. Zach Bailey, you think he'll kick this? Oh, damn, he's missed again. It's 9 goals 10 now for Brisbane, 13 goals 11 for us. Yeah, there's been these sort of scenarios where you just expect Brisbane to kick, but I mean, as we said, like, their Achilles heel has been their goal kicking, and again off the spread. That's good running as we find Chad. But yeah, they just brought up the pressure factor's been fairly low. I mean, that's what's been really all game long. I think our pressure in some tight spaces to force turnover has been good, but yeah, I think a lot of it's just been done off our offense. Or attack, sorry. 𝐿𝐷𝐪 a good tackle. Has he dragged that in? No, 𝐿𝐷𝐿 sort of dragged it in himself. 26 points of margin, 14:49 to play. First goal of the final term coming Grundy's way. Bloody hell, I think I'm Dr. Seuss or something with that, although I just said bit of rhyming. 𝐿𝐷𝐪 again. There he goes. On the inside. 𝐿𝐷𝐪 has to get coaches' votes this game if we win. Like, bloody, he's just been so good. Lloyd to Goulden. Back to Lloyd. Good answer from Heaney over the top now to Rowe Bonham. Okay. On the outside here, inside 50. Campbell has to get low. Damn, tricky one to get. Should have been better there with a half volley. And now Brisbane can get a bit of rebound here through 𝐼𝐴 𝐿𝐷𝐪. 2 goals for the game. Corridor kick, he finds Charlie. Tommy Mack holds him up okay. Plays on now. Down to Devon Robinson, the sub. Go over the top to Bruce Revel. Wants to go deep here. Oh, bad kick. Bad kick, all down Rampy. Ramps now in the back pocket. Down the line. Oh, Grundy just trying to fucking burst his way for front position. 𝐿𝐷𝐪 grabs it though. Not really an advantageous kick for Tools. It was really 3 against 1 there. Oh, 𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷. Teary me. Rampy, another intercept mark. Jeez, it's Errol ping-pong in the minute. Finally find an uncontested option of 𝐼𝐴. Yeah, 𝐼𝐴 could be done. Grundy marks on the wing. Looks a bit cooked, Grundy. And that, yeah, no, I definitely think he is cooked, though, because when Grundy got that goal, he didn't really celebrate. He was just sort of relieved. He looks a bit gassed. Chad now. Warner now, deep kick inside 50. Penetrating kick. This could go over the back, but no. Andrew's a good one-on-one mark against buildup. Now to 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐞. On his left shoe, if you don't mind. Cuts the kick short. Big win coming up here for either team. Oh, a bit of a fumble from Charlie Heaney. More cleaner. Warner now. He's been great off the receive. Florent. Damn, out time there. But oh, 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐞's done too much. That's ball. Hey? Oh, hi. Yeah, fucking hell. Fucking hell, little cheeky bugger 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐞 at times. Wilmot now bursting his way through. Could go for goals here, but clever. He jumps it short to 𝐼𝐴𝐴. Damn, I thought, oh, fucking hell, he ducked a bit there. I mean, Jordan did the same thing, and that was fucking not paid, so. 𝐼𝐴𝐴 hurts for this last 10 minutes, though. He's one that's really lifted in like late stages of games with his attack on the footy. So anyway, 𝐼𝐴𝐴, oh dear, we're getting away with it. Another miss for Brisbane. It's 9 goals 10 now for Brisbane. Blakey to bring it back into play. 11 minutes to play. Down the line. Good row from Gulden. Dishes over the top of the row bottom. Spin move. Back now to Lloyd. Has a bit of time and space. Jake the Snake. Beautiful. I don't know why I call him Jake the Snake. What the fuck? I've never called him that before. Anyway, the hand pass is like the first quarter. Look at all this. It's a wave. Gulden now cuts the kick. All lines Florence. Oh, Ashcroft gets there. 𝐼𝐴𝐴 Sheldrick. Oh, Gus. Man. Oh. I mean, it just would have been so fitting kicking that goal. Oh, man. Oh, his right foot. His bloody right foot. He's kicking more on it, but his right foot lets him down. Fucking hell. Damn. Still 26 points. 10 minutes to go. 10:40 to play, I should say. Excuse me. Kick cuts in the corridor. Oh, jeez, what happened there? Yeah, blocked a teammate. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, a few bodies went down there. I couldn't really see because of the camera angle. All right, well, at least lock it in. Tommy McCartan. Just a high ball up inside 50. It's not a great kick. Hedwood drops it, though. Papley. It's been an onside this game. Row bottom, good lad. Stick the tackle. That's what I want to see. Let's lock it in the forward half here. Heaney. Taking in a good tackle. Now Brisbane go from inside to out to Levi. Oh, geez, bit of a fumble there. And the kick is smothered. High ball here. It's going to be a trigger one for Cleary. Oh, he should have grabbed it and absorbed the tackle. Damn. And now they get it on the outside here. But it's a back kick from 𝐼𝐴𝐴 Rampy again. Another intercept mark this final quarter. To be fair, the ball's gone right to him. But right spot, right time. Okay, Cleary's in a bit of space. Does he go to him? No, he doesn't. He goes deep out to the wing instead. Jordan now uses the hands to McCartan. Tommy, no fuss, just deep inside 50. All right, well done. Buller does well to get it ground. 𝐼𝐴𝐴, here's his chance. 𝐼𝐴𝐴! Oh, man, he's fucking teasing with me. That right foot, that bloody right foot. Oh, bad turnover. Caden Cleary, another lad I love. Settle and goal. Oh, for God's... Jesus Christ. It's like that, what's that meme where like the fat guy's shooting the basketball shots and he's fucking spraying all of them. Air balls galore. 1 goal 5 this final quarter. To be fair, Brisbane kicked 0 goals 3. So really both teams' inaccuracy's been shit. Blakey, good lad. Jeez, he's had a great game and he plays off quickly now. Cuts the kick. All right, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, chance for a 7-point play. Yeah, no, out of the point now, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Oh, if you can kick this, this is going to be very tough. Gives the hands to... Oh, he's... Okay, he missed. Thank fuck. Okay. Take your time. Yes, exactly right, Nightmare. Take your time. Oh, man. That bloody right foot of 𝐵𝐿𝐼 𝐿𝐼, okay? Oh, what's happened to the car? Oh, fucking hell. Shit's glitching. Caden Cleary. Oh, jeez. He's a rare goal kicker. His only goal against the Giants, I remember that was a Joe the Goose. Oh, man. He's putting out the full. Fucking hell. 8:20 to play. There's still some time. Oh, well done, Florent. Okay, that'll do. Spoil it. Lock it in. Reset. Oh, that's that 𝐓𝐿𝐼 filly. I was wondering who those folks were in the box. Fair enough. Florent off on knees. Hands could have been a bit better. Lloyd does well, absorbs the tackle. 7:58 to play here. We've done really well to take away Brisbane's ball. They've really tried to take the game on at times, but their foot skills and execution's been a bit of a rarity of how bad it's been. Umpire's ball. Geez, Lachie Neale would be itching to play out there. To be fair, Neale was basically impactless when we played them last time out because Jordan clamped him, so... Oh, look, he still would have definitely made an impact tonight. I'm just trying to fucking have some copium of shit. Oh, Zorko, hands no good. Guess who? 𝐵𝐿𝐼 𝐿𝐼 intercept possessions. He can do it all. Gulden's kick. A bit too short there for Buller. Now the Lions can flick some hands. Jasper Fletcher over the top here to Will Ashcroft. And now here to Devon Robertson. Oh, late bump. No need for that. Play on now. Hipwood jags the kick to the pocket. Does it stay in? Ah, it's a good mark from Morris out in the full. Oh, damn. It's just in. Fuck the Coldplay incident. Don't know what you mean, but I know what you mean by a Coldplay incident, but I'm not too sure what you're trying to refer it to. Under 7 minutes of play. Morris, can he kick this? 0-3 for Brisbane. They've had some gettable goals out on the table. Logan Morris, 4-6 from set shots. Can he kick this? Misses. .633 to play here. Just need to keep settled. The scoring's really stale. It's only been one goal this quarter. It's just been quite a bit of a stalemate. A lot of shots and goals from us, though. Cleary. Gardner now back the other way. Ooh, just couldn't quite get there. Campbell lost his footing. Berry has to get a kick in the corridor. McCartan defended it well, but Zorko's out here, goal side. Berry now cuts his way between Gulden now. Now Devon Robertson, the sub, can go, but he's put that out in the full. Damn. Yeah, exactly right, Chano. I know the pressure's been low, but this is what I've sort of been saying. Like, we've had some quite good closing pressure throughout this game. And like that third quarter, I thought we did really well to force some turnovers. So it's been a low-pressure game. The reason is because a lot of it depends on the pressure of disposals. Oh, jeez, bit arsey there. Hat kick, Morris marks. 5.5 minutes to play. You can goal here. Yeah, no, like I think we've had adequate pressure at times, but you know, yeah, like both teams have been. It's been a pretty sort of high uncontested game, but the intensity did lift somewhat that third term. But you know, we've looked pretty alert defensively this afternoon. But let's see how we finish this game. 5 minutes to play. 5-minute warning. Get it out on the screens. Logan Morris's kick is due a goal, and there it is. Okay, so goal to Brisbane. They needed that. They've still got some time. Margin is 21 points with 5 minutes to play. Just don't let them walk out of the middle here. Well, I'll tell you what, though, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of Oppo supporters will be chewing their fingernails. This is a result that they for sure want to see us win for their team's advantage in the finals. Just those fucking goals, though, just whacking on the boot. Not really much we can do there, to be honest. I mean, we could get first possession there, but from a defensive point of view, not really much Tommy Mack can do. All right, come on. Just keep attack. Like, just keep the heads in the game. Don't go into your shells. $21 points, goal apiece for both sides this final term, and it's been inaccurate from both teams. Ball in the middle. Warner just rips it out of the head out, and he takes a bounce, give the hands to Goulden. Errol Goulden on his favourite left. It goes. Oh, go for goals, Errol. My God. And it's 50. Oh, man. What on earth? Why is he not going for goal there? That is the most prime position for an Errol Goulden goal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're giving away 100. I mean, this is one of the biggest 12-point plays I can ever think of. My God. Fucking Darcy Gardner could go here. Oh, my God. Why was it a 100-metre penalty for? Fucking hell. The least sort of shit we needed. Fucking hell. Oh, God. He runs like a key defender. And he kicks it like a key defender. Bloody hell, justice. What the fuck was that bullshit 100-metre penalty for? Fucking hell, look at me. How shameless am I celebrating points? 20 points, 4:20 to play. Really, George, just got to cut 2 minutes from this game, and I think we should be home if the margin stays. Blakey now clears out of the 50. Need to win up the ground here, where we've been pretty good at that this afternoon. Marshall just goes back here to Wilmot. Sort of really forced a switch here. Come on, get there, Caden. No, I won't get there. Now Fletcher. Come on, 4-minute scenarios, late game scenarios. Grundy's down here. Stop the game. Stop the game. Thank you. Oh, shit. This is actually not good. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, man. I mean, really, from this point of view, you hope it's nothing that's really long-term threatening. If it's out for the year, it is what it is. Our season's done anyway, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Yeah, maybe a pinched nerve from the hit on the neck. All right, that's good. He's up. On the pine, so we'll probably finish the game on the bench. Okay. Well, thankfully, the umpires stopped it because there's been scenarios when they just continue to let the game run. So, 3:54 to play, 20-point margin. Just need to hold on here. I think for sure now we're getting into a defensive mindset, and well, there you go. Right from the get-go, that's just too easy. Oof, could have been a free, but Rampy defended it well. Geez, McCartan's been solid this afternoon. Like, he's been calm with disposal. Ball in here. See what it is, Mark. I don't know what it is. It might be just a bit of a knock, and he could be okay. Maybe just out. I think he'll probably get a HIR, you'd think. All right, ball in here. No, I don't bet safe, mate. McLean's going to have to lift here these last few minutes. Chad, good follow-up work. Just applies the pressure. Good tackle. Yeah, good. That's a great call. You see, Clear lowered his body there. I sort of held my breath thinking we're going to give a high free there, but no, good tackle from Cleary. 3:25 to play. Ooh, could we win a clearance? That would be nice. Jordan, good hands. Wicks just jags a kick. Damn, gives it right to Fort now. Lions go back the other way inside 50. And 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐷, that's not a mark. What? Are you fucking serious? Christ almighty.
Good call again, Riles. Better than the telly by a mile. You going to do a few draft videos?
Way! Got what it deserved. Fucking hell. Absolute shite. Thank you very much for $10, channel mate. Getting up and about a wee bit. We haven't had a big scalp all year. We really haven't. This would be sweet. Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. No, channel mate. Better than a telly by a mile. I don't really follow draft that much, mate. I did a few years ago, but I always like to keep the tabs on the academy boys, especially this year. I watched a bit of under-18s championships, and I think the Allies MP ended up being 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐷 𝐎𝐿𝐴, who looks to be a pretty smooth-moving defender. Anyway, ball in here, 2 minutes. I think this has to be 𝐓𝐴𝐷 now. 20 minutes, 20 points the margin. Sorry. Yeah, no, fair play. Diggy got the tip right. I couldn't back in my boys. But as I said in my tipping video, I really felt we'd really make this a contest, and the outs for Brisbane are there, and Brisbane, I feel like they've been good, but like there's been times where they've shown a bit of a soft underbelly, and certainly haven't looked beatable throughout the year. But really, like a few of their last few losses, for example, have been at the expense of really poor goal kicking. But tonight, I think we've just totally outplayed them. We've been efficient, we've been slick with our ball movement, and we've just looked confident. This is the most confident we've been this season. Anyway, Goulden now. Oh, that's a good tackle from Berry. Row bottom. It's a good tackle. Minute 30 play. It's going to be a win. Bloody oath. No, it's good to get a scalp. And so much to like this afternoon. Yeah, 𝐚𝐿𝐷, loved his game. We were really calm and composed to defence. I thought 𝐸cartan was really good in game 150. Fucking oath. Finally, win against Brisbane. We never seem to beat the bloody team. They're a good side, but man, it's just we always get bullied by them. And same with this bastard, Josh Dunkley. Could have had him through the fucking father's son. No, he's a good player, Dunkley. Can't him to Blakey. Blakey's been solid this afternoon. Yeah, a lot to like. Oh, geez, bit of a contest there. But yeah, nah, geez, for Brisbane, this is now a bit of an unexpected drop. You'd think they'd still probably make the four. I mean, they've got Freo and Perth next week. Going to be a tough game. Freo, obviously, last year, round one, they did blitz them, really. Anyway, chance for some junk time. Bailey, finally goals. 52 seconds to play. Probably still should be the game with 14 points the margin. 50 seconds, just as long as they don't win a centre clearance right from the get-go. Ah, man. But a lot like tonight. Ah, man. Fucking hell. Third quarter, MCG Grand Final 8. Fucking the whole MCG chanting, "Hey, baby." Fucking hell. That was, that was tough. That was tough. I actually had noise cancelling headphones, so I was thinking I should have probably put those on. Fucking hell. All right, well, 50 seconds. Let's just hold on here. They could easily win this out of the middle. So let's just as long as we win this clearance, it should be good. Win out of the middle. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐷. Rampy could have taken the mark. 𝐼𝐴𝐷 gives the quick hands. Bailey bursting through. Oh, he's a fucking little fucking grub times, Bailey. Like, just what he does like that. Fucking hell. I mean, he's just done what Jordan's done, and he didn't even get a free from it. Fucking hell. Jordan be fuming. Bailey's kick. He's gold. Okay. 20 seconds. 8 points. Oh, fucking God. Excuse me for the swearing. Oh, I can't even relax. Yeah, fucking ducking bastard. Hey, Bailey. Ooh, I want to know why you're such a duck. To be fair, Gordon does it too. Look, I'm just up and about. We respect the opposition. Bailey's a quality player, but fucking hell. Come on, get out of town. 18 seconds, for fuck's sake. Just win this clearance. Bounce it again. No, when that went over. Oh my god. I can't even be mad. I can only laugh. Oh. No fucking way, cunt. Oh, that bounces backwards. Fuck yeah, footy gods. You pricks. Oh my god, if that happens, I'm retiring from football if we lose this. Oh my god. 4 seconds. Just please. Oh, hallelujah. Go footy. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that really should have been a 20-point win, but there we go. We get the chocolates. About time we beat Brisbane, eh? First time in over 4 years we get it done. Well, let's pretend that last 2 minutes didn't happen. What on earth was that? Oh, get in. Bloody get in. What a victory, eh? So much to like tonight. 𝐓𝐡𝐿 𝐎𝐥𝐿, ladies and gentlemen, he's arrived. He has arrived. What a performance. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's it. You know, heading in today, reflecting upon our season, I'm like, we just haven't really had much of a scalp this year, so just be nice to get a win against the Cats or Brisbane away, and there you go. Bang. And grand final rematch, good to get one back. So, yeah, first time since round 1, 2021, we've beaten Brisbane, and that does include up in the Gabba as well. Yeah, and I mean, look, apart from the granny, last 2 times we've played them, both have been very winnable games, but yeah, hell yeah, good win. Definitely deserve that victory, and yeah, no, like, just shades of last year, a lot of that performance, just such confident ball movement. Blakey had a superb game this afternoon, more of his defensive ability I loved. Yeah, and some individual brilliance from Heaney with 5 goals. Chad was fantastic. Like, that's the perfect sort of game where you need Chad to like break the lines and burst through and, you know, win a bit of that inside ball. Yeah, like 13 contested. There you go. Like that's overs usually contested footy numbers for Chad. Mills composed. Love Cunningham's game. He was reliable. 𝐓𝐿 was pretty good off hands too with his disposal. Hopefully Grundy's okay though. But fucking hell, I mean, what on earth was that finish? But you're welcome to all the opposition supporters. You're welcome. You're welcome. I take PayPal. I take Apple Pay for payments for helping your bloody team maybe push up a few spots in the finals contention. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Good win. Nah, but it's just pleasing to see us get a really good scalp against a great opposition. You know, Brisbane's form last 6 weeks has been building nicely, but geez, we really play them for most of the part this afternoon. You know, foot skills and etc. The outside game, the execution. It's one of the most important things of football. We just totally outdid them tonight. Some of the kicking out of the back 50 was great, and off the spread, really good. I thought our work rate was great. And yeah, the pressure for it was fairly low, but for the most part, we were able to stick tackles more often than not, and at least disrupt Brisbane, forced them into overusing some hand passes and able to force some turnovers our way. But yeah, Tommy Mack, solid game. He's getting the pressure alongside Heaney at the minute. Yeah, really pleasing win. I know the season's done, but it's just glad to get a win like that. 23 touches and 5 goals for Heaney. He's on what? 30. Heaney's on 35 goals this year as a mid. For context, I think Chad was on that last year. And when you look at the star mids, like your prime Ablets, your prime Judds, their best was 35 plus goals. So that's elite, elite in the last 20 years. So I think now Heaney has to make the All-Australian squad because of his scoreboard impact. But yeah, nice to see Tommy getting a presser from 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴. It was great tonight. Fucking oath. Good win. Oh. Bloody oath. He's very crook, could have kicked. Yeah, no, he does a wee bit. Probably lost his voice from, just the chat out there. Another 60 seconds, Brisbane. Yeah, probably do, Mark, but this is what I said. This is what I said in the third quarter. We're up by 32 points, and I think I said, well, at least we have the scoreboard pressure just in case we fucking shit the bed. At least we'll have enough cover, and that's what we did. You are right. Another minute, they'll probably win. But, look, we were the better team for pretty much all afternoon. We led for the majority of the game. Oh, my God. That fucking finish, though. Just pretend that never happened. A lot like tonight. Probably our most confident we've been all year with how we played. Defensively really good. There were patches in that second term where Brisbane just moved it way too easily. But, yeah, we seemed to shut down the corridor pretty well. And, I think that for more of the part of the game was on our terms. Our foot skills were excellent. Mills really composed. Love Cunningham's game. Florent, did some okay things, but he's clearly down on confidence. Gulden with 29 touches. But yeah, Chad was really, really impactful. As we said, the perfect type of game for him to go well. We knew we were a chance with Brisbane's outs. I didn't expect to win, but I wanted it to be a fight, and that's what we got. And it wasn't really a fight. I think it was more just elegance and class with how we played. Big fallout for Brisbane. We'll actually have a look on the live ladder. So if Fremantle win, they'll actually go in the top 4. As crazy as that is. And actually, if the Suns win tonight, Jesus Christ, Brisbane could be 6th. But then, they're on 58. No. So they'll go to 5th if Fremantle win Brisbane for this round. But yeah, that puts their top 4 spot in a bit of jeopardy. Oh. That's it from me, lads. 3-1 votes. I'm going 3 Heaney, 2 Sheldrick. I love this game. And one for Chad or Blakey. I'll go Blakey. Great off the intercept. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Got to finally get a win over Brisbane. Fair play to the Lions. If there's any supporters in here, I think we'll finally do a bit of a performance over your boys. But it's a bit of a bad drop result. Big win over the Lions. First time in over 4 years. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Enjoy the rest of your night. Swannies by 2 points. Jesus Christ. If we drop that game, Grimes would have probably ventured to the nearest bridge. No, I'm only joking. Of course, reach out if you have mental problems. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Have a good rest of your night.